Right, you'll be able to disconnect in just less than a minute as I'm finishing a YouTube video that is a bit longer than I remember. So hello to the nobody watching yet. There we go. Alright. Well, they can't hear you yet. I've had to mute all my sound locally to not get a copyright claim from the video I'm watching. But I'm not going to stop listening to Anchor this early. Fuck you, you're fucking Anchor. I need to adjust my name on Discord. I mean, it is Wednesday, my dudes, so... Oh, yeah, one person's watching. Wank. I don't know if it's Stargazer. Skog Works. Oh, part of me is really tempted to change the name of my, they can't hear you. I need to turn you up. There we go. Right, now you can hear Disc now.
Oh, yay. Who is it then?
Don't know. I'm not looking at the chat. I'm changing my name on Discord.
Oh, okay. Sorry, you said that they can't hear me. As if
They
like
can hear you now.
So
I muted my sound locally.
Oh.
So they couldn't hear YouTube playing. Right, I should have got a bit readier. Never mind. Right. The printer bed is back in. I'm just going to print a few more of these, because apparently I'm just making shitloads.
And it's excitable.
Oh yes. So I've now got 2 chassis ready for the van body that I'm drawing, which I meant to make the thumbnail, but that seemed like a lot of effort.
Tell you what, people in effort these days.
So, also as a... if I can find the picture... Let's chuck this across briefly. There's, that's what I'm drawing. Or at least something a lot like that one. I'm not sure if that's... Oh no, that is the Type 23. Excellent. I can use that as a check. Normally they're just, you know, near enough what you want to make.
Well, yeah, I can clearly tell.
And I've got my reference book.
Just so you know, though, I don't happen to be watching your stream, so you know.
That's fine.
Anything
I'm
you
mostly
might hear
talking
me...
to the stream.
Right, okay, so I just thought, you know, just in case you didn't know, alright, if I start sounding like I'm actually interested in what you're doing, it's complete utter bullshit.
No, I'm looking at this and going, this has an extra stanchion on it. Does the other version of the drawing I've got? So I've got this drawing, but it's not good quality.
Nah, it doesn't look it.
Shut up, Disco.
Damn it! You've caught me out.
So yeah, so I would in fact need an extra stanchion, which I could print and glue in, but I might just be like, fuck it.
I would go with the...
I'm sure my boss would be very disappointed in me if he heard me saying stuff like that, but I'm not getting paid to do this one, or at least not yet. It's going a lot better than the previous one. It's actually leveled up properly. So, what should I draw next? I've got all the main body panels, all the main body work.
Is that an open question, or is that...
No, I'm thinking I'm going to go with the side. Fuck it, doors. Doors are easy.
I had suggestions.
Well, you're welcome to keep them to yourself.
Yay! There were some good suggestions.
I'm sure they were. But as of the right now, I'm just trying to get these done. Now I can't remember. I think the last ones I did. Let's check. They're only over here next to me. The previous version of this I did was... That's a cattle van. Yes, I did the Type 18, I believe, van. As that was the 9-foot wheelbase.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas I'm doing the longer 10-foot wheels. Hello, Stargazer!
I'm late.
Yeah, the 10-foot wheelbase, just because all my newer stock, I want to be able to, you know, it's at least hopefully of a higher standard and a higher quality. And the fact that the vehicles are physically bigger should be a good indicator of where that divide is. So eventually, although it'll take a few layers normally for it to actually be visible, the printer will be a bit more obvious. Hello, Dylan! As to what it's making. It's currently printing a set of frames for this, which are very like the ones I think I was drawing last time I was streaming. But they have a few more stanchions, and a few of the stanchions are in different places. Excitement! Alright, this door is on the gap between the first and second plank, which it is. Those door straps are fairly wide, which is unusual. Those are about 3 inches at scale. No, I guess they are, okay. Right, so these need to be 4.75mm up, because that is how big they are. And the hinges are an extra element that I'm not looking forward to having to draw shortly, but never mind. The main thing is getting the doors the right size. Now there is about a gap the size of one of the planks in the middle. I'm going to make that I've got to exaggerate certain features just slightly. Nah, let's make it that big, just because otherwise you'll lose all the detail. Right, now the next one is just at the bottom of the 11th plank. Now I'm going to check that compared to the picture of the actual one. It is on the middle of the gap between the last 2 planks.
You son of a bitch.
So what are you up to today, Discanar? Just so we have some context for your...
I'm preparing for day 21's Blood Moon thing. Because I do exciting things.
Sounds fun.
Yeah.
I'll probably be jumping on there in a while. But I want to get this drawing done, because this is going to take an obnoxious amount of time to print. Which
so obnoxious that you'll lose viewers.
Oh, almost certainly. I don't expect these streams to be, like, heavily watched.
Yes, but this
purely because the content is extremely dry and not exciting.
That's why you should be entertaining.
Yeah, but that would require effort.
No, not
people
really.
watching the work.
You don't need effort to be entertaining. You just need to be autistic.
Well, it's the possibility that some of the people watching are watching because I'm working on a Type 23 van, which might interest some people who are not interested in the rest of my content. It's unlikely. I
was going to say that.
But I'm not complaining. Also, unlike the previous ones, this one is being drawn without the roof. Because...
Without the roof, you say?
Yes, and the roof is made separately, so it gets a much tidier finish.
You are living dangerously.
Because some of the ones I've done, absolute shite. Now, it'll probably be a lot better if I printed it in higher quality, because the tankers I've done are lovely and smooth, despite being printed, I'm pretty sure, on low quality. Low quality. I try and get one in shot, but it's Go on. I've not got the streaming software open. I've just got the YouTube viewer. Streaming software.
Well done.
Yeah, check out that finish. You can totally see it.
Yep, I can see from here.
Here's one of the first fans I did, which has got some damage. That needs fixing. That finish. And that finish just, for me at least, it looks fucking awful. 'Cause it's covered in layers. It's got loads of shadowing and everything. It just looks a bit crap. But this is the previous edition.
I wouldn't say a bit crap.
Of what I've done.
Maybe a lot crap, but you know, not a bit.
Let's rotate the board. There you go. That's the previous one I've done.
Looks wonderful.
Look, you told me you're not watching this disc now. You're not helping.
I am trying to make your stream sound like, you know, somebody's, you know, going wow, ooh, ah, you know, that
That's
sort of shit.
completely out of character for one of my streams.
Exactly, but it's making people think, ooh, something exciting must be actually happening.
On
Instead of the normal boring shit.
Rotating the camera slightly, that's falling apart. No shit. Okay. Where's... Okay, good, that's not fallen off. Felt like something fell off. Not sure what it was.
Should say,
Not
doctor,
gonna
if you feel
question
that way.
it too much. Right, how's that? That's the previous result of the one I've done. The lighting is appalling.
Oh, fucking thing. I knew it. I fucking knew it. A horde.
I look forward to
Awesome,
hordes on Moistonia.
Wow,
Give me something to do.
I'm preparing.
Oh yeah, the pre-Blood Moon horde is the one you totally want.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate though that this tends to be like what I normally get on here and on my other single player. On my other single player, I got 3 packs of doggos in the space of an in-game 24-hour.
Nice.
Yeah,
This is
I felt so special.
It's what I'm working on now. I'm tempted. I'm going to open this up to the chat because you're either not paying attention or you won't care, or you'll give me an honest answer. I currently, in terms of my railway trading, go under Rob's Wagon Works, which is something I came up with imaginatively 8 years ago.
Right, I take it you want people to see if...
Do I change my name to the name of the stream, which is Skog Works?
Yes. Because obviously...
That might sound vaguely Welsh to somebody who's not paying attention. I don't know about that, Llewellyn. Forgetting which step I'm on. Come on, software. There we go.
I would change it to Skog Works, just for the sheer fact that it
I
sounds
trade
a bit
under
more
for
interesting.
everything else. Yeah. I mean, all my business cards say Rob's Wagon Works, but I could just get new business cards. I mean, it's been 8 years.
Plus, Skog Works sounds, a bit like a play on words kind of thing, like cogwork, sort of thing.
Yeah, I could probably rock that.
Yeah. And what you could do is have a little...
Also, the red ones go faster. Stargate. How do I confuse those two? One is, to my knowledge, a lady from, I think, the south of America. I think Texas. As opposed to South America, which is, like Brazil. But, yeah, I could probably go with that. And... sounds a little more professional, but I'm not quite sure how much more. Or less, more realistically.
Oh, what you could do is have the image, of your...
Yeah, I'm not using the image of my orc avatar for business purposes.
Well, no, what you do is, obviously, you get it done a bit more, just stump up a little money and get it done a bit more professionally, and have it, the thingy playing with one of the, like sort of like moving the trains.
No, because my orc is my LARP side of everything. Like all my armory work and my leather working. Whereas,
Well, you can incorporate it all, can't you? Skog International.
or, I'll have a go at painting up my one of my private owner things. Because this thing, all of my, at least my custom vehicle set is going to be, at least one of each type of vehicle will have my will be private owner painted. Which private owner, for those not familiar with it, is in the United Kingdom. The freight traffic, for the most part, back in ye olden times, was the railway company would provide the locomotive. The private users would then have their own wagons, which would use their, from like, say, a farmer might have a wagon which they'd use to take, I don't know, livestock to markets with. But it would be the farmer's wagon. It wouldn't be the railway company's wagon. That was a thing for a while. So you'd have big long trains of different ones. You'd have things like... then after a while, all the private owner vehicles were bought under a certain set of standards, which was the Railway Clearinghouse. Mainly because all the bollocks of, the charging for everything got very complicated, because you got a train of, say, 20 wagons that are each coming from different places, potentially, going to different places with different things in them.
You're turning this into a massive question, aren't you?
Yeah, basically, it's all just... So it's easier to go... The railway company owns all the wagons, people just rent them, essentially.
Blah, blah, blah.
So, yes, the private owner ones, things... there's still some of them about, but... for example, I'm pretty sure Tesco's have their own set of private owner wagons.
The bastards.
So do Asda. They use it for the container freight.
They sacked me. Bastards.
I have an email. Not an interesting email. Excellent. Yes, no, I have a sufficiently happy customer recently.
What?
The lever frame I was working on at the weekend has arrived, and I've seen a nice little picture of it installed in the signal box, which is rather nice. I think the guy was expecting it to cost more and take longer, but
so you're hoping that he might
tell his friends, yeah,
and come to you more often with
potentially, yeah. And I'm not just sitting here doing nothing. I'm waiting for the software to respond.
He's sitting there doing nothing.
Shut up, Disco. Also, you can't tell for shit what the 3D printer... If I turn my light off, there might be less shine, but genuinely, where the light is coming from, I don't know where the camera's picking it up from, because there is no light there. There's nothing... There's no light on my hand. But it's all shiny inside. Yeah. Let's see, actually. Now that's done. Just going to quickly do something that might be a slightly more interesting thing to do once this is done. There we go. Save. So yeah, this is the same body pretty much between the two different vehicles. But the wheelbase is different. So this is technically a multi-purpose one. Now you'd think, we go V21, V23, V22. The V22 is the long wheelbase variant, which has 19'6" rather than 9 foot or 10 foot. I know, exciting! What I'm going to do quickly is casting body. This isn't my computer chirking either. My computer's happy to do anything else. It's just the software has a limited access rate to things. I need to see if I can unlock it potentially. My computer is essentially, for most of the time, idling while this is happening. But it'll sit here and chirk. I think it's because I left the other one. I probably should have shut the other one. Never mind. Either way, when this loads, I'm going to get a...
Electric shock.
I'm going to use my snipping tool. I'm going to cut it out and modify it.
Oh, yeah, I was going to go with electric shock, but never mind.
Oh, several people have stopped watching. Excellent. I'm very sorry to those people that they were not happy with what was going on. But,
So what you're saying is everybody's gone?
There's 3 people left.
Ah.
Copy.
All bastards.
Paint. Pasty. Now, let's see how badly this goes.
Very.
You're helping, Disconar. You're very much helping.
That's what I'm here for.
48 point text. What 72 point text like? Okay. So. Excellent. I clicked the wrong feckin' button.
Bottom.
That's the biggest font available. Okay.
Okay. Do that for a minute.
Let's colour this blue for now. Oh, that's an exciting variation of colours. Totes, my collection of goats. Very pixely. One advantage of these two softwares, they work very nicely together. Now I'm not going to paint the little, actually I could paint the little, oops, the little accents, but like I just demonstrated there, I need to be rather careful in doing it. You need purple in there. See, purple wouldn't be very historically relevant. So these would be in use in about the 1930s. Basically, these are war era. So this would technically not actually be very relevant, but these were built in the war era. Right, so I'm going to colour these grey, because I can't colour them black. Do you know I can? No, if I do that, actually, they'll lose all of the lines. That, or I cut all the lines a different colour. Yeah, sorry, Stargazer.
Am I saying sorry, sir, for what have we done?
Nothing.
Have you disappointed another woman again?
No, I generally just get complaints. It's sizing issues. Apparently, ow, stop, it's too big.
It's something that you very, 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 very rarely hear.
I wish. Just gonna leave that one in the air. I'm not gonna do it for that because this is one of my work streams, and I'm trying not to just, you know, fill it with junk and ludity. No, I switch to live chat. Now I'm aware that because of the where the overlay is, you can't actually see all of the drawing, but don't worry. I'll turn the overlay off for a little bit so you can see. No, that's not going to work. Pale grey. No. Oh god, that looks awful. See if it works. Bad influence, Disconnect.
Hmm?
You're a bad influence.
Who is?
You.
Why? What have I done? I didn't do anything. I swear she was over 19.
Maybe stone.
Feet.
Ah. You're a vor connoisseur, I see. Right, that's the best I can currently manage. There we go. That's about what I'd be looking at doing. I need some extra little bits. Let's go into 18-point type.
Shit, don't fall over, you bastard. There we go.
Now, I just need to check two things. One more thing. Type 31. Type 31 is... Type 31 is not listed as to its weighting. Excellent. I think it's a 12-ton.
You think, or you know?
Pretty sure it's a 13-ton, unless it's the Railway Clearinghouse pattern. Oh, tonnage is built. There we go. Yeah, 12 tons. What's the tear weight, or does it not list that? Tonnage as built. No, it does not list the tear. It's inconvenient. YouTube seems to be a bit glitchy. Yeah, it does that sometimes.
Sometimes.
Pretty sure this is the correct way around of doing it. Right, this is not entirely accurate and whatever, but
There you go, guys. It's not exactly accurate, but professionalism at its finest.
yes. There we go. Hope everyone enjoyed that. Right. I'm trying to get this done. I'm probably not going to get it all done today because riveting is boring as fuck.
It's not as riveting as it sounds.
Not even a bit.
Huh.
Okay, there's a strip over the top of each door. Good to know. So this should be 3.25, I think. Oh dear. Oh yeah, I turned off automatic updates. The automatic update in this context is every time I change one of these lines, it tries to redraw the drawing. Or you can do it manually. Both of which work. Excellent. No idea what's happened there. See, I'm assuming some of the people who were watching because they were like, "Oh, video games." Oh no, wait, it's the boring stuff.
It's not.
Exciting, yes, it's not.
Yeah, I couldn't say it. I don't want to lie to the people.
Yeah, I don't pretend that these streams are exciting, but I know some people are interested in watching this type of thing.
Weirdos.
Yeah, well, I don't judge. I'm one of them. So I like to combine it with the 3D print outlet because, yeah, it's slow, but, you know, it's something to keep you occupied if you're easily distracted. Like me! Or Disconar.
Hey! Okay.
So, 0.5. Good if I could just go into this and reset all the defaults so it just defaults to certain commonly used sizings. Because 0.5 millimeter is like my standard extrusion width. Yes, I will have a go a bit later, potentially watching something else, to paint up that my existing red painted truck as a Skog Works one, as opposed to Rob's Wagon Works, because that's a lot more to write. You know, 9 letters, not bad. If people are like, oh, it's not historically accurate, I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Make your own.
They can kiss my ass.
Well, as most of them are like 60-plus-year-old men, I'd no. Just generally no, but especially no with, like, you know, older men. I don't judge, but I'm also, you know, straight. It's apparently a rare thing in today's society as a university-age male.
Normally they're everything under the sun.
Apart from straight.
Yeah.
It's Ghost Poo podcast tonight, so I think when it comes to Ghost Poo time, I'm probably going to go and watch that. So if I'm still streaming by then, for some strange reason, I will probably end there.
Stop.
But so I don't want to start doing games until there's more people around. Not because, I don't like playing with Disconar, but
Yep.
at this
He's
point in the
definitely straight, isn't he,
server...
guys? He's definitely straight. Sounds it, doesn't he? Playing with Disconar.
So,
Filthy, man.
either way, at this point in the server, it makes sense to have more people in just because there's... Oops. It's just
Entertainment value?
Yeah, I'd say the server's quite slow, shall we say.
Are you trying to say I'm slow?
It's day 200. There's not exactly nothing new we can do, apart from my big art installation, which I might go and blow up later. I'm not sure. I thought a nice visual metaphor for, elements of depression might be fun. Turns out it wasn't. Imagine my surprise.
Was it by chance depressing?
A little bit. It also had the effect of, multiplying what it already normally was.
Mm-hmm.
So this should be... This is awkward as fuck. Part of me goes, this should be this big. I think, yeah, no, that'll work. Ignore me, I'm just having my brain be very slow.
Mm-hmm.
So, 42. Like the Kumars.
You got to remember, you've probably got a lot of American watchers. They went on the
Yeah, I can't really remember much about the Kumars at number 42. It has been a while. So, sitcom, I want to say. I want to say the BBC as well.
There was a sitcom, there was also... They did a panel show interviewing people, bollocks.
Interviewing people, bollocks.
Yep.
What a time to be alive.
See? I know all the new fandangled words. Bollocks. What is it with these zombies and attacking me?
Only 2 hours of yesterday's stream was uploaded. That's strange.
You streamed yesterday?
Yeah, you were there.
Was I?
Yes.
What were we doing?
Playing 7 Days to Die. For a while. The usual.
Yeah, you gotta remember, goldfish, Alzheimer's, me.
Sounds like a very strange set of Scrabble clues. Not Scrabble, crossword clues. Right, there's a redundant thing. Okay. Oh yeah, there was. No, exciting work's going on today. Another redundancy. Okay. Right, now, in theory, I can use the mirror tool, but I can only use the mirror tool once. Moreover, I can use it. Yeah, I can only use it once. So I can, if I draw an entire side, I can then mirror the entire side. So, the newest 5 lines. Blue. Right, that should make things a bit quicker. Time video shows over 4 hours, but only shows 2 when you click on it. It might be that it's not rendered, but I don't know. I've never really paid much attention to them after the fact. Sort of. Well, it's not that I don't really care about them. It's just.
You just don't care about them.
Well, unless I said I've got like a claim or something on them, which hasn't happened yet, then. You know, there's not much more I can do with them.
AKA, you just don't care.
I'm also, you know, not relevant for like monetization or anything, so they shouldn't, you know, be doing too much.
He doesn't care, people.
Right, something is unlocked.
You
Can't
do?
find out what it is. No, on the drawing. It'll all turn green when, there we go.
When it's angry.
It's, when it's all locked into where it can be. Now, technically, these should be floating straps. These are just bracing that stops, you know, the frame twisting. However, if I do that, it won't print. Or it will, it'll just print with a load of feckin' big holes in it. Which is what happened on the first one I made, because I was like, yeah, this will be fine.
Yeah, but you say that a lot.
Yeah, I do.
It's fine. Oh look, your leg is hanging off. It's fine.
It looks like that when I got here. So it's going to take me probably a day to print each of these bodies, but I'm okay with that.
What, an in-game day or?
Like an IRL day. Well, an IRL work day anyway.
Right. What's a work day?
It's a thing that like people do and they go out and like...
Keep it down, I don't want people knowing that, yeah, I don't know. You know,
So these straps are going to look thicker than they're meant to, but can't imagine about it. Also, I've just remembered that, let me check. Yeah, it's got T-strapping. Bollocks. Well, that's good.
Should I ask the painful question?
If it's got T-strapping, that means the straps need to be bigger because they have T's on them, as opposed to L-strapping.
Fucking alphabet getting in the way again.
Basically, I need to make all the bracing bars. This actually would define it between the Type 21 and the Type 23.
What, the alphabet?
I'll see you later then, Socky the Real.
Oh, Socky's going. Didn't even know he was there.
Yeah, he didn't say anything for a while. The Tyser anyway.
Is that like your final person watching, or is there still Stargazer there?
No, Stargazer's still here.
Ah, bless her. I can only guess she's here for your accent. It's the only thing I can think of.
Yep, no other reasons.
Nope.
Not. This drawing is not very clear. Look at the real one. That's... oh. Good news.
You have to draw it all again?
Yeah, it's going to be easier to draw again.
Yeah.
Well, not all, but
Majority.
stop editing it and delete the component off it, so that'll make things lighter. There we go. So.
Do you know what? I'm a kind person. I'm going to put your stream on, so then you get the extra viewing time.
That's kind of you.
I know.
You also get to marvel, if you're keeping it visible, at all the exciting drawing I'm having to delete. So, technically...
There we go. Muted. Oh, you got 4 watchers. I don't know if that includes me.
More people
but,
watching.
Wow. Hi, chat.
I think it does include you.
Oh, no, 5 people watching now, so obviously you had 4 actual viewers.
So, from what I can see, looking at the various photographs and drawings, I need to draw semicircle. Helps if it's attached.
So you're going to draw a semi, okay. Ah, Socky's not gone. Socky is still here.
Socky is going soon.
Oh, hey Socky. Yeah, he's gone, but he's idling. He's giving you viewing time. Bless your heart.
Thank you, one of socks.
So, I wonder who the other ones are. Obviously, it's Stargazer, Socky, me, and there's 2 others.
I know my viewing doesn't count because I'm watching through the, well, mostly through the export software and through YouTube's like the creator dashboard thing.
I've never seen that before, so I don't know what it is.
You can find it fairly easily. It's the bit that's, you know, all the channel outlet gubbins. So, equal... not there.
Equals not there. That's... so 0.
Not quite.
Well, if it's not there, then it's 0, isn't it?
This is the bit that's not in the book, so it's kind of awkward to find. So it smooths down to pretty feckin' small, quite quickly. But it's outside the
Danger zone. Well, I survived my blood moon,
oh good.
and by survived I mean I died only the once.
It's something.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I really should have thought it through my design, because it's shit.
Such words of wisdom.
Yes. Well, I could have prettied the words up, I am sure. No, I wouldn't really, no. That's just not me. Mm-hmm.
There we go. I can't actually have it touching. So if it does, then it starts doing the weird, gribbly things. And that's a nuisance more than anything else.
So no touching.
Right, those plates are... I think some of these bits I've had to edit because of how it all fits together. So some bits I can get away with it being smaller, other bits they have to be bigger because of scaling.
I have a question.
Yes.
Are you talking to me or the chat?
Mostly myself.
That's okay then, because otherwise I think you're weird.
There we go. Right, so I've drawn the first one. Now let's draw the second one. One. Ah.
1! Ha 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 ha! 2! Ha 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 ha!
If you want to chuckle, watch the Count song, Censored. I would watch it myself right now, but Dems
Yes.
Dems strikes and claims it's not worth it.
What, you got strikes and claims against you?
No. Because I don't do these things. Anymore. I thought at one point if I got it on quietly in the background it shouldn't, you know, be noticeable. And
So
YouTube was
you
like, no,
got
we heard.
So you got in trouble for watching somebody else's stream?
No, it wasn't like trouble, it's just, you know, they will go, cool, you're using someone else's content, they can get any money that you could earn off it.
Yeah, but...
Yeah, imagine earning money on YouTube. What a time to be alive. Yes, the count song. Okay.
Wait, the count as in...
From Sesame Street.
Oh, okay, so I wasn't too sure if you meant that or Dankula.
Ah, no, not Dankula. His stream with Patrick was good. Fifty splinters could not get in. Galactic Productions. He is a guy who knows what he is doing.
He's not talking about me, people, just so you know.
Yeah, Discanara is not Galactic Bold Productions.
And I have no clue.
Okay, what have I drawn that has locked this drawing?
You know when you sort of zoom in a bit, yeah, like kind of where you are now, it looks a bit like you're trying to draw two penises trying to touch. Just so you know.
Well, that's not what I'm trying to do. But,
okay, but I'm just saying though, that's what it kind of looks like.
Okay.
I know you didn't want that pointed out
that?
live on the stream and stuff, but you know.
Go home drawing, you're drunk. Right, so much for that being perpendicular. Not quite sure why that's relevant to.
That's fantastic there, Dylan. Muchly appreciated on your input of the like two penises touching. But
making the penises kiss.
Yes. But yeah, that's certainly. Oh. Yeah, when you go for a rant, you got to at least give people some context first, because you know.
You don't have to. It just helps.
It helps a lot. Okay, let me read it again then, just to see if I can get a gist of what was going on in that stream. Okay, so you're Australian then, Dylan, because you know descendants of convicts and all the shit.
I believe the correct term is boomerang chucker. The politically correct term, anyway. At least according to the great and powerful Dank.
Who the fuck says Australia sucks? You got fucking summer in winter, for fuck's sake. How can that suck? You mean people that were treated like slaves? James and made it to the world. Dylan, are you perchance? I know, okay, I might be swinging way out of the left field here, but are you perchance a descendant of Aboriginals? Or are you? Yeah, I know you have sunshine majority because, you know, lucky bastards. Ah, yes! See that? Oh, wait. I'm,
Brushing off the crap. That sounds like a different thing.
I'll give the Americans, you know, one piece of credit. You know, definitely not the spelling of, you know, some words. Fucking. Oh,
Well, I
learn how
say,
to.
there's one good thing about Hitler. He did kill Hitler.
But I've lost my track of thought there. You bastard.
Haha.
Yeah. You Americans, well, from what I can, or I have seen, you Americans, a shit ton of pride. You know, of being American.
It's all they've got. They don't have any history. Whee!
No, it's always gets me. You know, and you see them in all this pride about, and it's like, fucking hell, why can't people have that sort of pride in this country?
Yeah, when they do, they're called racist.
Yeah.
It's because the people who tend to have that pride also tend to have certain views, mostly involving, to quote, the darkies.
No.
Yay! What a time to be alive. No, it's interesting when you get some of the older people who aren't politically correct on by accident because they're in the old politically correct. And you get the people who are just racist. And to be honest, some of the people who are like not who are trying to be politically correct but are just out of date are much more entertaining than the people who are just straight up racist. Because it can be racist and be funny, but it has to be funny to counter some of the racism. But no, too often it's just fucking, you know, insert derogatory word here.
Hey, would you calling? She's calling Stargazers calling us wangers, and all I did was give them credit for the, you know, their national pride, and you know that's why I get bored. No, it's okay. No, I'm fine.
I believe it's pronounced wangers.
Yeah.
The K is silent.
I'll remember that Stargazer. You know, I was trying to be all nice and shit like that.
Half an hour. On a completely unrelated point. Half an hour, and my my new heater should arrive.
Shit, it's 7:30.
Yeah.
Wow.
Rather, within half an hour, my new heater should arrive.
I can't believe it's already 7:30. Where did the day go?
There's a joke about the Spanish or the Italians in there, and I can't remember which.
Try both. See where you get. It depends, Dylan, on where you come from
Fucking wangers.
and how drunk you are.
Ooh, are just a little bit.
Wait, are you getting schooled on how to speak English by an Australian? That's just wrong, man. Just wrong. I can understand, you know, the punctuation and, you know, grammar and all that sort of stuff, but actual, how to pronounce words. It is our language. The way we pronounce it.
You can take our limes, but you'll never take our freedom. Yes, that noise is exactly as irritating as it sounds.
What's that?
If you heard my printer doing its high-speed motor stepping.
Exactly, slight differences. You don't know. It's the Queen's English or nothing at all.
I don't think the Queen says wang on any regular basis.
She should though. Because I would find it highly entertaining to say wangers.
Right, I'm not going to print any more of those.
Why not?
Well, I've got 3 and I've not got any bodies yet. I could print something else, but I don't exactly need anything. I could print more axle boxes. They're always useful, actually. They're even more exciting to watch than print. Where is my dagger? Dagger, 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 dagger. Dagger. There you go. Got a nice letter opener that I use for getting stuff off the printer bed. It's got no actual edges, so you're not going to hurt yourself unless you're really trying too hard.
I've got something like that. It looks like
I've got
Conan the Barbarian's sword.
The Atlantean blade.
I don't know.
Or at least that's what I believe it's called.
But it's got Barbaros on one side and Barbarian on the other.
Operation Barbarossa. I can't remember if that was the one that was a success or a failure. Pretty sure Barbarossa was the Axis plan to invade Russia?
I don't know.
No, I have seen the Expand Brain one of learning history from books, learning history from... No, it's learning history from school, learning history from books, learning history from Sabaton. Which I quite found amusing.
Who was it? I was having that sort of discussion about history and being hearsay. Was it Trups?
Yeah.
I think I won that one.
It depends who is... That's why most historians will refer to several different historical accounts for stuff. Yeah, no, the Queen being a mechanic in the RAF during the war. I don't believe she was the Queen at the time. I believe she was just the, presumably the Princess or the Princess Royal? I forget what the official title is. I really want to listen to Candancula's The Peoples of the World now.
Right. Where the fuck am I? I got a colours over there. Oh, look at you over there as well. Yummy.
I'm not sure if that's a euphemism or not, Dylan.
Yeah, I was just about to go. Yeah, that sounds awfully like a euphemism. But, since two of us noticed it, I think he really did mean.
Oh, giving us some mulberry green tea.
Which is kind of weird because green. You should, watch what you're eating. What on earth are you doing, man?
Pretty sure I could probably play Shadowlay on stream without having any, notices.
Well, I would have thought so, because nobody actually...
Oh, it's the band Pepe is the owner of it.
Yeah. And, wouldn't they come across as slightly, in a sense, hypocritical if they went, oh yeah, claim.
I can't remember when Shadowlay was originally released. Sometime in, I believe, the 70s?
70s? Didn't realise it was that old.
Yeah, it's just by the band Pepe, so it's just like, it is a sign. Keck wills it. Keck Vault. I fucked it up, right. Well, not fucked it up.
Where fucked it up?
That's not the right sketch. That one is. So 60, 61 and 42.25. I picked the best numbers. And that is 1.6 and 20.3. I'm hungry now.
Have you eaten recent?
Not really.
Okay, reason for you.
Still not really.
Okay. So, not yesterday, but Sunday?
No, I've eaten today. It's just.
Okay.
I was going to wait until a few more people turned up and there was a bit more conversation so I could duck out for a few minutes and get something to eat, but it's been a bit quiet.
Nobody else has turned up.
Yeah, I'm okay. I've got some snacks and stuff.
Well, you could always just say, I'll be back soon, guys. You can sit here and
Watch the printer.
Yeah, watch the printer go zzz, 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 and shit. And yes, that is a perfect representation of what the printer does.
Yeah.
Ooh, graveyard. Hello.
So we're just going to spend most of his Saturday nights.
Oh. Guess what? There's one just popped out of it as well. There's a zombie in this one.
There is a zombie in my boot.
You can't catch me out this time. That best not be what I just think I just heard. Oh yay, there's a mouldy bear over there. I think I'm going to get into one of these coffins.
When a member of the Muslim aristocracy steals your shoes, there's a shake in my boots. Too much?
Huh?
Never mind.
So I'm busy digging a hole so the bear can't. Because it certainly sounds like it's getting closer. So I'm going to dig this way now. I've dug about 5 blocks down.
Oh dear. This is exciting.
I just hope that the bear can't fit down that hole.
Yeah, if the measurement is correct, it isn't.
Okay, I should try and dig my way out now and hopefully it might be gone. Hopefully. Yeah, my luck, I think not. But I'm going to tempt fate. Because it's now.
Oh yeah, if that had like the, well, I'd say the Prince of Wales would be probably the best choice. Given, you know, circumstance. The Prince of Wales is the second in line to the throne, you know, have the local end of government actually be near the relevant area. 0.75 to the centre. I can hear you, phone. Need to turn that alarm off. It's my one for putting bins out of the house I'm not working anymore. Fuck you, software. Yeah, I forgot how many exciting elements I needed to draw to complete this drawing.
If I remember correctly, I can't remember where it was I heard it from, but apparently, well, for one, the British didn't really give much of a crap about the Americans until the Americans basically went, oh, we're not paying tax on something that was about the only thing they actually had to pay tax on.
Yep.
And then apparently we had forces up in Canada ready to come piling down and destroy the rebellion. But for some reason they never got used. I think we just gave up and just went, yeah, fuck it.
Well, at the time, there wasn't much point. The thing is, from what I recall of history, and or have read about, or have seen, at the time, the UK population, the UK population was twice the numbers, but the US population had no representation in Parliament, because obviously, you know, they weren't You know, they didn't have a seat in the Commons or anything. And without the representation, they were paying tax for something they weren't. It's a bit like, you know, the EU, really.
Yeah, but like I say, last I know, they basically weren't paying any tax for anything until the tea. You know, basically something to do with the tea. And then the Americans went, "No, we ain't fucking paying tax on tea," and we went, "Well, you fuckers, take this. How dare you?" And after a while, it was just a case of, fuck it, we just can't.
Yeah, constant little rebellions. From what I recall, lots of guerrilla warfare type stuff. Which is why they have the whole, you know, the Constitution has the right to bear arms, to form like militias, to stop like a tyrannical government, which is what the UK admittedly was. You know, I don't think for any maliciousness, I think it's just because, you know, no one really noticed. Or cared.
So unfortunately though, it's thanks to our ancestors that you have to hear about all these, you know, gun-toting, you know, Americans going, "No, you're not going to take our guns, you're not going to take our guns." Yeah.
Thing is though, by the whole laws about them, you know, oh, we need to take away your guns for your own safety, that, I can see why a lot of people are against that, because the whole thing of, okay, we're just going to give up our guns. So we, you know, if the government becomes tyrannical, which it would do by taking away people's guns, you know, if people want to get rid of their own guns, fine, don't give a fuck. But if the government goes, no, you're not allowed to have guns, we're taking them, that, you know, that is sort of very much against the Constitution, from what I can recall.
Well,
I'm not saying that, you know, a country where there's more guns than people is a good idea, but that's how it is.
to me, it's a case of, what's the point in, you know, because they go, "Oh yeah."
Let's think.
Yeah,
It would take if they just went. You know, the thing is, the whole culture. You know, you can't change a culture with laws.
Yeah, I know. It's just that, you know. To me,
I do get your argument if, you know, guns are dumb, but
yeah, guns are very dumb.
people have guns for sport. People have guns for self-defense. You know,
Self-defense. That's guns
yes, because
are not.
criminals have guns in much greater numbers. So if someone tries to shoot you, what are you going to do? Are you going to run over to them and tackle them to the ground and take their gun?
No, because more than likely,
you're going to get shot.
You're gonna get if the criminals are any, you know, well, not any use or anything like that, but, you know, going to shoot at you, then they're gonna shoot at you, regardless if you've got a gun or not. And by the time you've got your gun out, and, you know, and stuff like that, more than likely you'd be dead anyway. So that gun's useless.
Not in quite a lot of cases, at least according to the statistics.
You mean the statistics that say that most of the fatal shootings are self-inflicted? Or,
yes, suicide is one of the biggest numbers that's included in the fatal shootings listings, which as far as I'm concerned is retarded.
Or the child has accidentally shot their parents.
Yeah,
or shot
adults
themselves.
leaving guns around is, you know, you should not be allowed to keep your kids around if you're going to let your kids play with your guns, even if it's an accident. Why do you have a loaded gun around a child in a context where the child can get the gun?
Well, you see, as well, they go, "Oh yeah, it's for like the self-defense thing."
Thing is, most self-defense weapons are pistols and shotguns. In everything I've seen on the subject.
Right. Okay. What
again, I hold. Yeah.
Right. When you ask somebody where their gun is, most of the time, they more than likely say it's in a safe out of the way.
Yes, because that's where it should be. Yes, I am. I can see all of the holes in their argument, like you are saying. However, that doesn't change their culture. And trying to make things illegal is the best way of making them massively available on the black market. Like Prohibition, that worked really well. The war on drugs, that worked really well. These things are all bad for you and can be very harmful to other people if abused.
No, I'm not going to doubt the the legality of it all and that sort of stuff. Like you say, in their constitution, their Second Amendment, even though that means somebody already amended it in the first place. But it's just all the arguments, like I say, of it's for self-defense. No, it fucking isn't. Or the argument of gun is just a tool. No, it isn't. A gun is a weapon. Simple as.
Okay, machete is a tool.
Yes.
How often do you see machetes involved in crime statistics?
I don't know, but a machete was originally made to help get through like jungle and stuff, in thick grass and all that sort of stuff. A gun wasn't made to do that. A gun was made purely to kill, shoot somebody. That's it. The gun has
animals,
not had.
Yes. Shotguns used for hunting birds.
Yeah, but somebody didn't make the gun going, oh yeah, this is going to be great against those animals. No, they went.
What do you use bows for, Disconar? You bow hunt animals.
Yeah, well, that was originally what it was. That and killing people.
Yeah.
But how many times do you hear about people getting killed by the bow and arrow?
Well, you don't, because people don't have bows particularly anymore. The argument of it's just a kill is somewhat stupid, because there's lots of purposes like.
But that's what the gun is. It is made. It is designed to kill. Nothing else. It's not designed to hammer a nail in. It's not designed to mix a batter, to make something. It's got nothing to do with anything else but to shoot and kill. Nothing else. There is no other use for it. Prove me wrong. You tell me what else can it do? Besides, what is it designed for other than shoot and kill? Nothing.
Yeah, I'm not going to try and argue with you, because it's not going to go anywhere very fast.
Yeah, because I'm right.
No, I'm just not eloquent enough to argue why saying something is just to kill is a poor argument.
Well, it's not a poor argument, it's the whole
argument. I've got
argument.
swords, Disconar. Should swords be banned? And you shouldn't be allowed to own swords, because swords kill people.
Well, you're not allowed to, you're not allowed to be live.
That's completely bullshit. I know lots of people who've got live blades.
Yeah, but I think legally you're not meant to have them.
So owning swords is not allowed, because swords are just to kill people. And the thing is, swords are, a weapon of combat and warfare.
Hmm.
You can't go and sword hunt a deer.
Yeah, you can.
You try and hunt a fucking deer with a sword. What are you gonna do? Run up and fence it to death?
I've never been to hunting.
Yeah, swords are now an open carry suitable weapon in Texas. I know a guy who's very happy about this, because he's a Scottish history buff, being one of these Americans with their adopted heritage. He's appeared in an episode of South Park.
Who's that?
I can't remember his name.
There's no point in saying it.
No, I know he is. I gave him advice on construction of shields with the notation of, I would advise doing it in this format should you want to, use it as a defensive thing. However, should you by some chance be using it in a more offensive fashion to construct it in this fashion, etc. But yeah. No, I say no, he's a nice guy. Just my internet at my old place was really shit, so trying to video call him to offer advice on construction was not particularly helpful. Because I'm sure at least some of you must have heard of Base Stickman. See you later, Saki.
Name rings a bell, but nothing. Not sure if it's because
the guy like broke a stick over an Antifa guy's head at one of the riots.
Oh,
the guy wearing the having the Captain America-esque shields.
No, okay, no.
I could probably find the meme I have saved of it somewhere. Shit posting. No. Pictures. There we go. But no, America is, to put a comparison across it, it's a surprisingly medieval society. Except you just replace the swords with guns. Yes, Discno is very anti-gun. However, if you're in a society where if you were anti-sword,
it's not the fact that I'm anti-gun.
Lots of people have swords.
I'm anti-stupid arguments for keeping them. Well, like I say, it's people. Oh yeah, it's for defence, but is it fuck? Oh, it's only a tool. Is it fuck?
You wouldn't want to watch Anarchy Ball's videos and/or Mr. Dapperton's videos, and I think now the Liberty News Network's videos.
Oh, I've seen some of Dapperton's videos on it, and I don't care. I'm sorry, but it doesn't matter to me. Those arguments are full of bullshit.
Yeah. So having anything as a defensive and/or with the intention of killing things should not be allowed.
See, a shield is defensive. It is designed to be defensive. A gun is designed to be offensive.
America is a large proponent of the preemptive strike, so...
Yeah. So, like I say,
also,
a shield, that's defensive.
Stargazer does raise a good point. If they take the guns, what will be the next thing that will be taken away? Without the guns, there is, okay, people have this, no one could stand against the US Army. It's like, what's the US Army going to do against guerrilla warfare should, things break down to a point where that occurs?
The thing is, though, for America to break down into that thing means that the world is gone to shit anyway.
No, it could happen surprisingly easily. If the bill that they're trying to put through at the moment went through, and, various different types of weapons were outlawed, and it would, be a felony to own them.
Yeah, then gun nuts will be out there going, "Look at me, I've got my gun," and then
no, it would be a case of
you can't take this away.
Suddenly, you have disarmed all of the civilian population of the vast majority of available firearms, and the criminals are still going to have them. At which point, suddenly, it's like, okay, if I break into this house, someone in there might have a gun and will shoot me if I break in. So I'm not going to do that, but suddenly, no one who's a law-abiding citizen is going to have a gun. This is suddenly a lot less of a risk. Because I have a gun still, because, I'm a felon. So that's what I say, it's a cultural thing. Going, guns are bad, herder, is fine. That's a legitimate argument, A gun is designed to kill people. However, it's also...
Exactly.
But the thing is, most people tend to use them like nuclear weapons. You don't actually use them. They're there to go, do you want to try? Because if it does, this is going to go badly for both of us.
Well, For me, the simple answer is give everybody a gun, not bullets, gun, and then make the bullets worth something like $1,000 per. So if somebody gets killed by a bullet, then you fucking know that person is definitely gonna, be worth killing.
At which point, people go, okay, guns are now irrelevant, what's the next thing on the list? Oh look, knives! Look at the mass, murder in China recently. Of people going out and, homiciding in a station full of people with knives. People who want to do bad things will find a way, if at least the people who are intending trying
but
to.
you basic. But still, the argument is the gun is designed as a weapon to kill. That's it. Pure and simple. It's not a defensive
weapon. A sword
weapon.
is designed to kill. Do you want to take my swords, Disconar?
But you can defend with the sword as well.
Okay, what is shooting someone in the arm?
Shooting somebody in the arm.
What's
basically you are basically
it's
either
not killing them though, is it?
But no, that's because
Meg's got a gun. It's got a, if I remember correctly, a nice Beretta. He doesn't use that for killing people that we know of. Yeah, the argument for defence is indeed highly debatable, Omegon. But, most of the case, it's the case of the weapons are there in the culture and have been since the country's, founding. If you take them away, then
a lot of children are gonna, cry like a baby and go, "You can't take on."
Fuck your discussion. It is not interesting.
Yeah, I'd concluded this a while ago, but I was trying to find a way of stopping it that resolved in.
I sat there and watched quietly, watching you 3D print something, and thought, this will end soon. Goes to the bathroom, gets a cup of tea, comes back. It's still going on. It's boring.
Yeah, I know.
I said I was looking at swords recently. I was really interested in getting myself a 22-inch Sting.
Ooh.
Really interested in getting it. Add to my collection. This would actually have the scabbard as well, though. Not unlike my dead
rapier.
Stings. The sword Frodo had.
Essentially a dagger.
Okay, yeah.
Essentially, yeah. It's a leaf sword at best. Very small leaf sword.
Yeah. So for some reason I was thinking of a rapier.
Well, I'm not that. I'm not a fag.
I believe the term is rapier cuck, but
correct. You're quite right. I was looking at it and thought I might add one to my collection at some point in the near future.
I'm still a fan of my 1796.
I've got a cutlass, rather nice old cutlass. I wouldn't mind getting my hands on something more medieval. I'll have to have a look. I might see if I can maybe forge my own one day. That'd be kind of nice.
I know there's, I know Sargon's done the,
like bronze Irish dagger thing, yes. Short sword, sorry.
I know someone who did that sort of thing.
I've used a forge before. Got to make a sword, but I certainly know how to use one.
Yeah.
Quite interesting. And swords are cool. But I guess again, that's a subjective thing, much like those that collect firearms, and some do in fact collect shields. Shields are quite cool.
I have too many of them.
I don't have any. I wish I. I have a plastic Captain America one. Does that count?
I can imagine him just jumping around his bedroom going, ha 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 ha, with his
My bedroom's a box room. If I jump in that, I go through the ceiling or through a wall.
Okay, that would sound actually quite funny. So,
It actually sounds really cool as well.
Yeah.
I wanted an extension. My room's bigger now. It now bleeds into this massive other room.
Called the attic.
Oh no, the attic's full of junk. I meant the other bedroom in there. Yeah, that'd be nice. Never mind. It's So what are you doing? What are you printing anyway? It look like a carriage.
I was printing chassis. That's what I've been printing while I've been doing all the work on it. But I am drawing a new van body based on what I've done previously that was not very good.
Okay.
But yeah, thank you for coming and interrupting things. It was very beneficial.
You're welcome. To address Stargazer in the chat, I did not know you were American or had an ass. Perhaps if you join us in voice chat sometime, we can talk. That put you on the spot. Yes.
Apparently she's not very talkative, so she doesn't want to.
I got that impression. I've noticed none of us have been on 7 days. Oh, okay, Discnar is now, but on Moistonia all day. No one's been on it.
Nah, well, I've been on 7 days since before.
I've been painting. I've been building, filing, and sort of remolding a custodian. So I want to go on. I might stream about 9ish on Moistonia.
Yeah, I was going to go on at some point, but I wanted to try and get some more stuff done before.
Yeah, I was going to start sooner, but my dinner hasn't gone down properly yet. I walked past the butcher's this morning and noticed they had these monstrosity-sized steaks. They had 3 of them for a tenner. They were humongous. I have not seen steaks this big before, and they were for £10. But because Wednesday they did 10% discount, I paid £9 for what must equate to that in weight of steak. I had one of those. I couldn't even eat the pasta I had made for it. It was. I'm sure I've got indigestion. Yeah, it was delicious though. I haven't had steak in a while. No.
That reminds me, I need to go and re-oil my nasty killing stick next time I'm at my parents' house.
Nasty killing stick, huh?
Yeah.
Is that what you call it?
Well, I mean, it's a thing designed just for killing, right?
Well, again, that is the subjective interpretive, argument.
Yeah, I mean, I use it as a nice, aesthetically pleasing replica.
A lot of arguments on the subject of what can be considered and what is not regarded a weapon. You go and look through the history.
Scholar Gladiatoria has a good video on it at the moment. They put out a month or so ago.
Fantastic. You go through history at some of the weirdest murders, and you realise that anything can be used as a weapon. So, what?
A herring!
Honestly, herring have a lot of bone in. I'm surprised someone hasn't choked to death on that.
Wait.
Yeah. Good fish.
Fish.
Not so much fun to remove the bone. Takes a while.
Right, I'm going to try and find out what's broken in this drawing.
When you say broken?
Something is causing the drawing to fail. Basically, it locks it once it's got a certain number of errors, so you can't basically add more. It's quite inconvenient, but it has a purpose.
So, if your printer is moving about doing stuff, what is it actually doing?
My printer at the moment is printing axle boxes.
Also, it's printing something else while you work on the drawing?
Yes.
Okay. Gotcha.
So I'm trying to keep it busy, because, time is and/or money.
Well, so I keep getting told. No. Close that.
Yes, no, I'm guessing you don't get out much with your Beretta.
No, I don't. I haven't been tempted to go on a mass killing just yet.
You liar.
Well,
We know what you've been up to.
give me your address and I'll change it. or consider it at least.
It's not very nice.
I think all the autists should give me their address so I can start purge. Seems fair. I'm not vindictive, I swear, man, I swear.
I'll remember this. I'll remember it in the next life.
In the next life. Okay, so just on the subject of America-related stuff, there's a bit of Democrat humiliation going on right now.
Oh.
Ted Cruz received more votes in the 2018 Republican primary election than the entire turnout of voters in the Democratic primary. That is hilarious. Oh, I love it. You see, Cruz received 1.3 million. His opponent only received 641,000.
That's... yeah.
Embarrassing. You should be ashamed of yourselves. Oh, then again, it is hardly a surprise, I guess. It is Texas after all.
I'm pretty sure I saw a lot of people are now following Ted Cruz because of his on Twitter at least, for his unintentional sharing of porn.
I remember that. That was funny. That was definitely one of the highlights of his political career.
Dylan is saying hello to you, calamari.
Although I would say that him sharing porn just tells me he's human. I mean, isn't that what we want for our politicians? They're not supposed to be these benevolent leaders. He likes to have a wank.
You want people who are human, one of the boys.
As opposed to the lizard people.
Yes.
One of the niggers.
Oh, look at that quality graphics tearing. Beautiful.
You on your single player or something?
Mm-hmm.
So when are you going to start streaming this now?
Yeah.
People want to know.
What people?
Us.
Mostly, yeah.
Well, you know, I don't know how to use anything.
Very, very easy. That's why I know how to do it.
Yeah. Very simple. Oh, excuse me.
My man.
My nigga. Oh shit, yeah. I should go. Let's do that.
Right. Oh, fuck you, software. Here we go. Right, it was over-constrained somehow. Forgot how fun it was drawing these.
Honestly, I can hear the excitement in your voice.
Dead bodies there as well.
Oh, that's what's gone wrong.
Okay, I have just paid the next month of the server. Okay.
Thank you. It will be helpful, obviously, for us to continue using it with the permission of our benevolent overlord.
Mm-hmm.
The simple way for anyone who wants to join in is become a patron.
For as little as $1 a month.
Why isn't this drawing?
That reminds me, I've got to sort that out, haven't I?
Yeah, you fucking do, you cunt!
I don't know how to. I've never used it.
It's like Twitter, except you throw money instead of likes.
I don't really use Patreon either because I'm not a patron of anyone.
I don't do Twitter very well.
Tell you what, I'll quickly find the link.
I tell you what, tell a lie, I am patron to Christina, but she's never posted anything. I've never been debited.
So it's a by creation one.
I think hers is by. Mine was originally by her video, but I switched to monthly because a few patrons requested that, and I thought, you know what, actually that's a reasonable thing to do. Which is all good for me.
Right, there is the link in the side chat. So if you click
Side
that
chat.
link, that will take you to Omegon's
Patreon.
you know, the thing, yeah, Patreon.
Okie
Right, so
dokie.
this is all to find what isn't working then.
Giving Meg money for something. I don't know.
I know, right? That just sucks. It's not like the server is used by more than 10 people. Although I would say on a regular 6 people.
Let's
What
pause
is
that.
wrong with this drawing?
Click on Patreon thingy.
So you have to click to patronise him, and then you'll
Okay.
go create an account. You carefully read out all of your bank details while you're setting it up.
Yeah.
Really want to buy another unit of custodians. Or wardens, sorry.
Right,
I want to build a small custodian army. Oh, I'm tempted.
So I'll get your eternal gratitude for my.
Yeah, the rewards are shit. Oh, I love that so much.
Okay.
It makes me laugh.
Become Patreon.
Hello. Someone
Hello.
has joined us.
Mr. and Mrs. Shane.
Evening.
Sorry, future Mrs. Shane.
Okay, so you've got either $1 to $1 per month, no reward. I just want to support Omegon. What?
Yep,
Yep.
I'm the
sucks
minion.
Sucks to be you, right?
You're very quiet.
Yeah, you're very quiet. Get near your mic. Put in your throat.
How's that better? Is any better?
Yep.
Much.
Here we go. Yeah, we were watching a video earlier about, and it had that bit with the was it its name? Sargon's event
Oh,
getting.
that stuff was fucking
Did
awesome.
they have like a re-alarm? It was like re.
It was on someone's.
It did sound like that.
It was on the megaphone, I think. It was
Yeah,
the-
it's the siren.
Yeah.
It did just sound like reeing.
It did. It sounded like somebody was just autistically doing it, like it was pre-recorded.
Right, so unless my heater is downstairs, it is now late.
That shit was hilarious.
I'm just surprised no one really got narked and start really swinging for those guys.
Yeah.
You didn't see when the front row got up and beat that guy into the floor
Yeah.
then.
There were
Well, it didn't look that bad. That didn't look that bad.
There was an angle on Twitter where it was done from the side, and the guy he obviously didn't do a very good job beating him down, but he did beat him down
Yeah.
best he could.
I
I
think
did see one guy kind of like throw a kind of a weak punch and then kind of run away.
Yeah. It was, and then the woman, there's a woman at the doorway going, "Oh, you gonna throw me around then?" Oh, fuck
you can hear someone go, "Yeah, they should."
Yeah,
yeah.
equality, bitch.
fucking communists.
Equality is punching you in the throat.
It just gets me when you look at their faces when people react to
Oh,
them.
yeah.
They're like, "Oh, we weren't expecting this."
Or then they're the ones getting all aggressive and violent, and when you do it back to them, like, "Oh, you're gonna do it to a woman, are you? You're gonna do it to a woman?"
Mm.
What?
It's like, yes, that is
That's-
I
equality.
can't tell that's a woman. She's androgynous in her Antifa uniform.
Personally, I'll
Did you
moldy
see
locks.
I say, did you see the guy getting his mask ripped off while the security were
Yeah.
throwing them back over the fence? It was just like.
Yeah.
Also, the guy going around taking good close-up photos of everyone's face.
Yeah, and then at the last minute they start covering their faces like it's not already on video.
Yeah. Little bitches. They should have got better masks.
Yeah. Also, the good thing is, because everyone was filming the show already, they've just gone, cool, we'll just edit highlights when Antifa arrived.
But it amuses me because it's like, you can see that it's like, nah, you're no threat, we're just going to stand here with our phones and film you because you're not going to do anything.
But didn't know they had a plan. They kind of like, let's storm in and stand around.
On their plan, they included trying to knock out the security guards, and it's just like...
Oh, good luck with that.
Yeah. Those guys were about as tall as I am. They were far too big to be pushed around.
Also, all of the attackers pretty much exclusively being some form of manlet, because they weren't outweighing Sargon.
No.
Or out-heighting him.
Oh, that's what the funniest part is. Because Sargon's what, 5'7", 5'8"?
Yeah, maybe.
He's vertically challenged. Okay, these guys were as tall as him. I'm thinking to myself, oh my god, it's the hobbits going to war.
You can just stand there and just put your hands on their heads.
I could
in place
as well.
Hey, I'm only 5'7", you
How
bastard.
tall are you, Ed, again?
Sorry?
How tall are you?
Me, average 5'10".
So you can do the same as well then. Just put your hand out like hobbits.
But I probably look significantly wider than them in the chest.
Yeah.
So.
Well, to be fair, not one of them looked like they were built. They all looked like they were actually.
They look like they were all soy boys.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've got boots heavier than some of those guys.
Oh.
Why isn't this drawing working?
That's a thing. I've been wanting to get. Yeah, I don't want to get in a fight, but I kind of want to get in a fight, like a proper fight. I haven't actually had a fight since all the time I was fighting, like in the cage and stuff. I didn't go out much. I never got in a fight, and it just life these days doesn't put me in situations that.
This is why I like sparring, because I do that, and it's so nice to just knowingly be able to thump someone and know it's not malicious. It's just me sparring.
You see, for me, sparring includes swords.
I mean, because I don't necessarily want to punch them. I want to do a proper judo ippon.
No, I get the feeling he's going to break
bones, don't you?
Yeah, I get the feeling he's going to smash his elbow across their nose.
Anything.
No, you're not. You're king of the armbar.
Yeah, just.
Armbars are a cunt. I fucking hate those. I bet right. He's one of those little bitches, right? He'll do it, and then he just won't let go. He won't let go. You're like, no.
I don't.
Ed smash.
No, in sparring, yeah. And if it was, it would have to be life or death to go that far, because the damage you do to somebody's arm or rotator cuff, or if you're going for something cranks or something on the neck, you could really.
I don't know. Heel hooks are.
Oh yeah, heel hooks.
Pretty bad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Heel hooks have been banned in most submission fighting and jiu-jitsu sport.
That's not surprising, to be fair.
The problem with it is it's not on, and then it's on, and then it's sort of kind of a bit too late, and you can.
I often wondered why they hadn't banned Kimura lock, because that actually does a lot more damage than they let on.
It's more controllable. You can control the amount of pressure you put in there.
Honestly, that particular submission I don't trust, because the person receiving it cannot get out of it.
No, but I mean that's the point of the whole tapping thing. I mean, I've had situations where when you go for it for kind of a north-south position and you step over the head, and sometimes you get their other hand trapped underneath you, and they can't actually tap. So I've had people have to shout out like tap, in order to do it. Yeah,
but they're not going to, because they don't want to be known as quitter.
Nah, but I've never got such a situation where I felt justified enough to kind of go full bore on somebody, and one day
I've lamped someone in the back of an axe.
No dream. I just got this idea in my head of him slightly going green and say Ed smash. Makes me chuckle.
I remember seeing a guy. There was a fighter. Yeah, there was like a sparring tournament we had in my jiu-jitsu club, and there's this guy called Ed, who he's a black dude. And he's one of those guys who just seems to be like perpetually ripped without trying. I've been off for 6 months. So I've look at my 6-pack; it's almost gone. And it's like, fuck off, me. And then there's this other guy called Mark, who's now black belt, and he was a really good jiu-jitsu guy. But yeah, Ed, it was like, it's a Tifa thing. Ed was like a good foot above him and outweighed him by at least 20 kilos. But there was this point in the fight they were having where he did. Have you ever heard of a drop Nagi?
No, but I will Google it.
Yeah, basically it's like a arm throw, but you dropped your knees, and it means you got your whole weight of your body to kind of pull somebody over. And he hit this on Ed so beautifully, and even to this day I've got visions of it, because the guy went head over tit, and then just proper ippon. You know what I mean by ippon? It's when you're going to win a judo fight outright because you've managed to throw your opponent directly on the back.
Yeah. I'm watching this drop Nagi now.
It was just beautiful, and it got visions of being able to do that to somebody else, and like on concrete.
So Ed has delusions of grandeur. Fantastic.
I do. But actually, that's actually one of the easier ones to hit. I was never good at sweeps, but the drop Nagi, as long as you can get control of the arm, it's not that hard.
Yeah, but you probably haven't done jiu-jitsu for what, 5 years?
Yeah, but it doesn't go.
Every time he's in the bathroom on his own, he's practicing in the mirror. That's adorable. Oh, amazing.
So what's everyone doing at the minute? Are you playing?
Absolutely fuck all. I'm doing...
I'm trying to find why my drawing is broken.
He's printing something.
I just unlocked 2 lines, and they shouldn't have a negative effect on the drawing, but apparently they did.
I might go Moistonia in a little while. You two are welcome to go on there if you want to now.
Yeah.
Oh, well, no, you can just go on. It should just show up.
Yeah.
It's there. I wasn't sure if it was actually on or not. I don't know.
Yeah. I'll
That's all
join
fine.
soon.
Yeah, we need to do some moving.
Yeah. Actually, I was when I was hunting the other day, I realised I was going past what looked like a killing tower near the treehouse trader, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And then Skog told me, and I was like, "This isn't actually that. It's not bad. It's more conservative. It's reasonably built. It's on a decent amount. It's good. I like it."
That's high praise.
Well, it's better than mine. I dug in. I've got a massive camo concrete cock. And yes, I've had to memorise that because I keep forgetting. So, but I also have a place in the mountains because weird.
You need to get away from it occasionally.
I just hide there during the blood.
So is that your man cave?
You just dig down to his base. You go to a top of the mountain.
It's why it's all reinforced steel, and I mean the full-on reinforced steel. And it's just a massive kitchen.
That line's got a hole in it. That line shouldn't have a hole in it. That's meant to be a flat surface.
Audio not coming out. 7 Days to Die.
Sorry, chat. This is getting very dull as you just watch me scrolling around this single drawing trying to get the fucker to work.
Stargazer, I did notice just now, by the way. If you get a hold of 7 Days to Die, you can join us. If you can get the game, then you are welcome to join us. Okay?
Apparently her notebook won't work, play it properly, and her tower doesn't work.
That's irritating.
She's got it for the PS4 though.
Me.
Unfortunately, that's not my catchphrase. I did. I actually took the liberty today of writing down. I've written even more insults for this collaboration with Magog, and I think I've got enough. I've got about 23 insults so far. I think the one I'm going to bin a couple. I might bin "You're the reason abortions exist." And I'm also considering ditching "You're about as intelligent as prostate cancer." But I'm not sure yet. There are quite a few. I'm going to DM that to him in a bit and have a little chat tomorrow. Hopefully.
Good night, Dylan.
Night, Dylan.
Goodbye, Dylan. You can't join on PS4, I don't think. I don't know if it's
No, it's not cross-platform.
I'm sorry. I want to get a PS4 so I can use it as a doorstop.
Yeah, my one is basically a fancy ornament on the side next to the TV.
I think for the I have a PS3. I've got a PS2 and one that I had since I was since it was been out. But the PS3, I did play it for a while because I played GTA 5. I played Rainbow Six Vegas 2 with some friends online a lot. And we did it through that, and it was good fun. But no, don't play that. Oh, and I did all the Assassin's Creed games on PS3.
Yeah, I played a few of them.
I love them. Brotherhood being my favourite. I wish the combat dynamics from Assassin's Creed 3 onwards was in that game, because I think Ezio would have been a bit more. I don't know, his attacking would have been a lot more cool.
I got food.
What? Okay, that was a nice graphics set.
I need the wire tool. Where put a wire tool? Oh, oh, there it is.
Right. What is wrong with this? So I've readjusted the faces. Okay, apparently this sketch just won't draw, so that's been a good use of my time. Right, delete, fuck it. One side, that'll do.
That's got to be a pain in the backside.
Oh yes, taking ages to draw and the fecker wouldn't actually come out right.
It looks wonky.
It's not, but I do get that.
It almost looks like there's one less sort of strut on, not strut, horizontal panel on one end to the other when you have it at the other angle, when you have turned it. It looks weird. Could just be my eyes.
No, it is a bit like that.
Oh, good.
When it's at an angle. The software is, I can't remember the word. It's not. It's like it's one of those that's like parametric, but it's not parametric.
Okay.
So basically, it'll draw it. I think it's like machine logic drawing, where it's technically fine, but it doesn't look like you'd expect.
Okay.
Hopefully not going to get any call outs tonight to go and let someone in, because one of the tenants has lost their keys, and I had to spend a while explaining to them, as their grasp of English isn't ideal. Neither's mine, to be fair, so I can't exactly talk, but they need to contact the landlady, not me, about this. And that took a while. That's not right.
So I'm going to take the guns down.
Okay.
Okay. So, next to redraw all of this. Yay. Charlie, you look so down with that big sad eyes and the big sad frown. The world doesn't have to be this way. You could end it all. Make it look like suicide. Like the thing you do when you have evidence against the Clintons. You turn up having shot yourself in the back of the head 3 times with a shotgun.
See, 3 times is just a bit too suspicious for me.
I mean, traditionally the way you shoot yourself in the back of the head with a shotgun is shoot yourself in the front of the head and just have it continue on its way.
Actually. Right, okay.
Oh dear. Right, this drawing
How-
I'm doing it.
Oh, you're joking me.
No.
Oh, fuck.
What's wrong?
My bike's just fallen. Yeah, I've got some glitching going on here.
On Moistonia, unheard of.
Where did it fall?
Into the map?
No, it's in a hole I've dug in now, and it's covered with bloody cement blocks. I never. How the hell am I gonna get this out? I have no idea.
By breaking the cement blocks.
It feels as bad as it sounds.
Yeah, it's happened to me on my single player. It's sunk in. I had to destroy reinforced steel blocks without an auger.
Oh, thank you for the gun, by the way.
Oh yeah, I did wonder if you'd picked it up. I gave up bothering to watch. I thought
Yeah, I was like, why won't it let me pick up? And then I realised my inventory was rammed full of crap.
That's what explains the bonus level. I kind of did wonder if when I shot over your shoulder, you got the. I was going to drop something.
I'm gonna have to destroy my blade trap.
You can pick them up.
Yeah, you can pick those up.
Like, how?
If you've got a land claim block down.
Yeah, I think it's slightly outside the land claim area.
Make another one.
Yeah, you can have multiple.
Yeah.
I've got
Do
4
that.
underneath my house.
Oh God.
There is one
It's a bit late. I've
in the
that's
chest upstairs, so.
my pickaxe is dead as well. All right.
Well, everything's going wrong for you, isn't it?
The right old day of it, I tell you.
Yeah, it's not all going well for you.
And
I think the world hates you, wants you to die. Maybe you should have a fight with the world.
yeah, I'll get right on that.
Just turn around, punch the arm of your sofa. Yeah, what you gonna do? Come at me, bro.
What the heck is going on with this thing? Oh fuck! I need to go make a pickaxe.
I've got an iron one on me if you want it.
Oh, that's gonna take forever.
Why don't you both do it?
Or use the auger that I basically bought for you.
Have you actually made the auger yet, Ed?
Oh, I haven't got one.
You've got the schematic.
Well,
You got the
don't you-
blade.
The blade is
that-
in the workbench still.
all right. Do you need to make it? Would you? I thought you had to find the body. You don't.
The engine, the auger parts.
I haven't got auger parts. No.
Okay, so I'll when I get on, I'll go to traders and see if any of them have.
The one near me and or one of the other ones doesn't have any because I may have bought them all to prepare mine.
That's not actually entirely true. He bought them all so then he had them because he's a terrible.
No, I've recombined them all. I've now got like a 550, like a 570, I think.
He's a bad person. He
They didn't want you to have them, Ed.
I'm gonna cry now. I'm all gonna cry because of all the stuff I've got on my bike I can't get
I'm
now.
not you mind, but Trups has it, which he really needs to give it back. I might go rob his
Falkland
place.
Islands.
That's right. I've only got a minute and a half to wait for the new pickaxe.
Why are you walking around crouched as well?
I'm not. Am I glitching? Maybe I'm glitching out. Maybe I'll drop out for 2 seconds. All right.
He's trying desperately not to crap himself. When you start seeing human turds drop behind him, you know it's.
Yeah.
What do you want, Ken?
That's a good sign. I can't hear the biking engine anymore. Right. Am I still crouched? Or
I
you
don't know. I'm outside.
You've buggered off. All right. Okay.
Hang on.
Yeah, it's alright, don't worry. It's no
I'm
big deal.
coming.
Are you going to decorate your place with nice and fancy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're not crouched anymore.
Okay. Something went a bit script. Ever since I managed to put one of those iron spikes inside myself, things have got a bit weird.
Mate, you may want to sort of like see a doctor about that.
Yeah,
Well, I did die.
There's
Was it-
kinks and there's kinks.
Yeah, it's not the kind of kink I'd want to brag about.
I don't mean inside of my arse. I mean inside my body. That doesn't sound much better, does it?
No,
No.
not really. It just makes it sound like an actual thing.
On a totally unrelated note, I've found that I can go to see one of Sargon of Akkad's live shows if I'm happy with spending a night, like, being awake at a train station.
Oh, I've done that before.
So
not
I can get to the Bristol one without too much issue, and get back to it. The Scarborough one's more of a problem.
Okay.
So
Get
go
on
to the
bike
Bristol.
now.
Yeah, I could go to the Bristol one. It's going to cost me about 150 quid though, because the train fare to there is fucking lots.
Isn't he? He's doing up north now, isn't he?
Yeah, I kind of wish
Yeah,
you'd
you
do one.
can't get to Scarborough though. Not from Nottingham.
I'll tell you what though, if any Antifa go there, damn, they're committed.
Yeah,
That's an
going to
expensive protest.
Scarborough.
I didn't even know Scarborough was a place.
It's got that fair.
I honestly have no idea what you're talking. From the south, I don't know anything about them.
Anything north of Watford? Oh, Watford's another country, isn't it?
Exactly.
Closest thing I know of Watford is where the services are at the Watford Gap, which I believe is in the same place.
What day is the next blood moon? Is it 204?
189, 196,
Yeah,
203.
204.
Did you say it's the next blood moon?
Yeah, I was just counting it out. It's fine.
Oh,
Not a few days yet.
oh, okay. Just
Come on,
need to-
drawing. Let me move bits of you.
Stop. Yeah.
Just need to run and get me bag. And then I'll jump over to Moistonia. Just trying to imagine the amount of times I would not have if I didn't loot even a tenth of what I do.
Something in this drawing is broken, and I have no idea what. It's one of the times when I'm going to close the drawing soon and reopen it just to make sure it's nothing.
Isn't there a way, like I don't know, like an option where you can, just find where the actual breakage is?
Not that I'm aware of in this software.
Ah, okay. I don't know. I've never used CAD.
Right, it's going, oh, you got too many constraints. Alright, what's the last one I put in?
Get
That
fucked, Wolf.
Alright, there's nothing locking the length of these lines that I'm aware of. So if I make this measurement...
Ooh, I've got a deer. This is a good hunt already.
Right, so changing that one makes it overly defined. Okay. Constraint 53 then.
Boing, boing, boing.
Now it's over constrained. Alright. Oh dear. So that over defined. What? The software is very irritating a lot of the time. Like then.
Oh, it's changed a little since I last saw it.
What's changed?
His penis.
Either that or I saw it from a different perspective last time, so I didn't see it from that side. Must have still not seen it from one of the others. You got windows on it.
Ed, you're muted.
Crap. Yeah, sorry.
That's
Why
cool.
not?
Yeah, that's business class. I know it
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
won't survive, but it looks nice.
Yeah, I thought
Didn't survive when Omegon came and smashed my place up.
that
Just
was
don't fall in the pit because you will.
I've noticed it's quite a narrow one though, isn't it?
I
think because we're drawbridge, I think everything was from the other side. I used frames on the back to go through one of these what were once windows. Oh, their internet must have crapped out. Good talk. What's happening? What's happening? Are you on the server disk now?
I am not, no, because somebody said it was Blood Moon.
It's not Blood Moon for a few more days, mate.
Right, okay, let me just find myself a location that I can
What I'll do. And mute myself, put the dogs out and be okay. Oh, just a shade message to me. Oh, lost network.
we kind of gathered that one.
Yeah.
Right, I am on my way in.
It's fun when you have to do the drawings the old-fashioned way like this.
Or pencil.
Pencil will be a lot easier. A lot less precise, though.
I am gonna relocate upstairs, so I'll be back.
That does not look right.
You use Microsoft Edge and Mozilla.
What?
Oh, deviations. Actually, I think Mike is in the bit of the old no.
Well, the Type 23 van is. Well, let's zoom out a bit, as I'm assuming you've only just got here. Software's going to be a difficult thing. Right. Yeah, that's what I've got so far, and let me just grab the tab. That's what I'm basing it off of, or rather that's a picture of one of the surviving ones. So I've already got the chassis. Here's one of them. Got a nice little stack of those built up. It's a case of get the body drawn out nicely. I'm going to do the roof separately. And oh fuck.
You didn't want to do that.
Knock everything over on my desk.
Hello again.
Hello.
Internet died.
We never would have guessed.
Very frustrating.
Mm.
Because it's normally quite predictable, and it's normally about 10 o'clock. It decides it doesn't want to work.
Yes. No, the Type 23 is. Ooh, let me just. I can't actually check the numbers. Conveniently from here anyway. I think they're built about 1933. I was going to say 930s anyway. Yeah, if I could, once I got this side strapping done, it should be a case of just go to print. If I don't want to do rivets, which I probably should do. You know, do it properly and all, but,
And I'm back. At
hello.
last.
Welcome us Bacchus.
There's a certain point in this drawing where I stop caring too much about the fine detail. Right, so that's a cross length 2.5. Yeah, no, part of me does want to go to one of the Sargon shows just to see if more Antifa turn up, because I reckon it'd be a laugh.
You just want to have a punch up, don't you?
Yeah, a little bit.
Next, when we went to the one in London, it was surprisingly peaceful.
It worked this time. The bastard.
What? I can see right through you, Omegon, for some reason.
Alright, let's retrack my package. As I've got post it's meant to be arriving an hour ago.
Do you know who's meant to be
We're
doing
sorry
the
your
posting?
package is late. Please come back 14th March if you still don't have it and we'll help you out. Cool, so it potentially could be a week. It'll probably be tomorrow then.
Yeah, I'm blaming the snow because I'm waiting for a few things to arrive, and they're all taking a lot longer than they should be.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for a new car.
You're going to be waiting a while.
No, it's an order. Should have it by... Well, it said 10 days.
So it should be this week sometime.
That's what I'm hoping.
Oh, my heater's just wound itself back up. It's not a very efficient heater. It's one of those ones that has like a, kilowatt rating. So I'm hoping this little one I'm getting will be sufficient. Hoping. Right, hopefully the software's going to catch up shortly. Lots of this time is spent just waiting for it to do things. But
Oh, damn it. The trader's got the heavy bandit boots, chest armour and gas mask.
are they any good?
Not too bad, actually.
'Cause I've been patient and waiting until he gets them in purple grade before throwing money at him. Because the difference in cost is not very much.
Well, the gas mask and the boots are purple.
Ooh, nice.
It's kind of tempting.
Yeah. No, because
Well, you should... Oh, come.
That's 6, and I'm just waiting for him to come in purple because my one restocks like every 2 or 3 days now, so I can just wait.
What you should do, Joe, is get them and then trade with Skog for the auger parts.
Yeah, but I kind of want the heavy bandit armour for myself.
And I don't have the auger parts anymore. I've used them. So yeah, exactly the same drawing, to my knowledge, in both the times I had to do it. However, one time it worked, the other time it didn't. The software never ceases to amaze me. I miss SolidWorks. So technically these bars should run a little bit lower, but I've run them higher and it's a lot of work to correct that now, so I'm not going to do that.
Ed, do you want the reinforced steel upgrade?
I think I picked up a 233.
Yeah,
It's 10 per block upgrade.
Yeah, you're gonna need way more than that.
Yeah.
Well,
I
I'll
bought
buy
about
what he's got.
I bought about 600, and that was enough to do what I needed.
Yeah, but then you got to
No, I
use
mean-
it for repairs as well.
Oh no, fuck that! I'm not doing the repairs. It's just protection until it gets too much.
Giggity.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Is there anything you want apart from auger parts, Ed?
I could think of, that's all I can think of right now.
Wait, so is your bike still in the ground?
No, I managed to get out in the end. When I logged out, it stopped. It let me back on it, and then I
Popped out
dug
the floor.
No, it was still on the floor. It was still my hole. But I managed to knock out a block and then put some rebar frame in to get it out. So all's well.
You know what I want to see coming back in style? People biting their thumbs at other people.
You know that bite spit thing? I've seen people reenact that on those Shakespeare movies, and they always end up just spitting over their thumb. I don't understand why you did that. Fucking disgusting. Right, let's see if that works. I got kicked from the server.
When you get kicked from your own server.
Yeah. That was problematic.
Were you still in the your floor? 'Cause I saw your ghost in the kind of the
I was in the basement of your new tower. I basically put myself there while I was relocating upstairs.
Yeah. You should come down to the underground floor.
I will.
It's in construction, but we can get in there.
Okay, well, as soon as I'm there, you can tell me all about it. Okay, I'm in. I hear digging.
Yeah, I was waiting for the.
I see the concrete set at least before you do the digging, because last we need is another Ed-tastic cave-in.
What was that noise?
Oh, just as you said cave in.
No.
I'm not joking. I was running up and I just saw falling blocks.
Oh, what the fuck?
I don't know. Upstairs has collapsed.
Ah! I need to put some more reinforcements down there then. Shit, I can rebuild that. The whole thing hasn't fallen down, so.
It was just the timing of it, though.
I'll be honest. At least you've got these two. This obviously needs some minor reinforcement. Let's have a look.
The hell? Okay.
It should be okay. I'm looking at it now. It's not too bad. It's just the roof itself. That's it. The roof.
Okay. I thought I put enough reinforcement down here to be alright.
I wouldn't have thought that would be caused by the basement.
Very.
It's a bit weird.
That was an extra whole floor up there. There were 2 floors on this.
Did you have stairs on them?
Not really.
Well, now you have none.
Well, clearly. That's a fuck, isn't it?
Don't worry about it. Easy enough to fix. Oh, there we go.
There was the ladder. That's fine.
Hey, you still got this. I mean, you know, you got at least one floor that's safe.
So 18 to the centre.
Yeah, I'll be honest, they're not that big, so I don't understand why the floors gave out. It's only a 5x5 interior, that is. So that doesn't make much sense.
Made of.
Well, it's a 7x7 structure with the interior floors 5x5, so the wood floor should easily have held.
Yeah, wood floor will hold up a lot wider than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
So I don't actually know why it came down.
Bring on the wall!
Maybe it's a height thing? Maybe they don't like you to go over a certain height? We need another ladder.
Interesting. I'm going to give you a hand.
I should probably change the description of my video to "with 7 days to die" discussion.
Well, it was originally something far more boring, and that was the gun crap.
Yeah, no one enjoyed that.
I gotta admit, I was starting to feel the autistic side of me kick in.
Maybe if I replace the floor with concrete.
No. That you could if you wanted, but I don't think that was the cause of the problem. It was dry concrete and a 5x5 interior floor. There's no reason it should have come down.
Yeah, but the thing was, I was obviously doing work underground at the time. I was digging out stuff.
If what you did underground had any meaningful effect, you'd have lost a lot more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it wouldn't have just caused the
It
top
was all
to
it
collapse.
was all support.
Okay.
Exactly, it was all supported. Although you're welcome to continue under there, and I'll just stand up here and wait and see.
I mean, technically, there's no more supporting bits that I need to dig out.
You know what I really like about your I'm looking at your pit where the blade traps are in the corner. Instead of using a full corner block, you just put
I
a
know.
solid piece of concrete block in there. That's beautiful. That architecture though, right?
I'm looking forward to driving past and being offended.
Oh, you're
And Laura, by the way, I decided to stream this, and Laura said, "Did Mr. Shade do a boo boo?" Possibly.
Yeah, I've been down here quite a while in the basement.
Yeah.
Oh, what, you're streaming this now, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, spoiler alert! I'm streaming this now.
I was like, yeah, thanks for letting us know.
I mean,
You
I was
are
already
welcome.
streaming, but
Yeah, but your name says you're streaming.
Yes, but also he's streaming CAD. It's not the same thing.
Okay.
He's got 7 people watching though.
I do. 6 now, but
Fuck it,
Nice.
I'm going to rebuild the top.
Maybe
Right.
you
Do you
stick
want
to
me to
one.
read- Build this ceiling.
Yeah, well, we're going to need to put more.
Well, you need to put some concrete blocks over on this side
Yeah.
first, though.
I'll come up and quickly do that, and then you can put the wood back
Well,
in.
you might want to wait for it to dry first.
yeah, wet concrete isn't as strong. However, rebar, to my knowledge, is as strong as concrete, if not stronger. Because I know I've built concrete structures with it before now that haven't just fallen over straight away.
Okay.
I say straight away. Four sets should be enough. Bloop. Yeah, that should be good. I'm doing these slightly unprototypical GWR self-contained buffers rather than the RCH style, because you can get away with a lot more with the GWR ones.
For those who don't understand a word you said, do you want to tell them what that means?
The Great Western Railway Company had a system of self-contained buffers where there is a big metal collar, essentially, which guides the spring, which has the buffer head attached to the other end, so that when the vehicles are in motion, should any of them stop or turn towards each other, the buffers strike, a bit like the suspension on a car, so you don't just, have every single bump hit you. It softens all the movement out. And the self-contained ones, everything is inside the block of the buffer, whereas the previous ones to that were a big leaf spring that ran across the width of the vehicle, with a buffer pushing on each corner. Which, functional. If you have any breakages, you've got to replace the whole thing, which normally means dismantling significant amounts of the vehicle. Whereas with this one, if a spring fails, you undo 4 bolts, you take it off, you put a new one on. Or normally a pair, because you'd want your ends to match.
That's it. I've just noticed down in my pit, the some of the stone is what's it called? Destroyed stone, as opposed to
Yeah.
mining stone.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Wait, what?
You know, destroyed stone. We're when the block falls and it breaks. Yeah.
Yeah,
The stuff that you filled my mine with.
I remember.
Yeah, some of that down in the pit.
Really?
Yeah.
That doesn't
Have
make
you
any
had a
sense.
cave in and
Yeah.
not realised?
It could be if blocks have been broken and fallen. That's generally how that
Well, yeah,
goes.
but I've got a reinforced concrete ceiling. It couldn't have come through the ceiling.
It could have come off the ceiling.
No, the blocks are still there. Game logic.
Yeah. sounds about as good as the logic in this software. It only wants me to make me to maim things on a regular basis.
Only on a regular basis.
Yeah.
It's not doing its job then.
You know, it's freeware, so you can't complain too much, but at the same time, you can.
Yeah, you can, because they put it out there to do a specific job, and if it's not doing it properly, then they should fix the fucking thing.
That sounds like effort.
Yeah, it does, but when you can make enough effort to make something like that, then
Well, it does have, like, updates quite regularly. But, you know, freeware. So it's 0.75 to the center, and that's not measured to the center. The fun isn't starting here, but it is about to finally get something a bit more productive done. If it loads. Yay.
Get fucked, Laura.
There. Right, so we're going to save this. Loading. Would you like to play an electronic game of chance? Loading. Right, so next fun job on the list of fun jobs is the middle of that plank. I think. Check the reference, check the other reference. That's not helpful. You sort of ghosted out better than that one, because you can't see shit. Right, I'm just going to assume that the vents are open when I come to cut them out later.
On my screen disc now, your bike is on fire.
Standard.
Mhm.
Where are you? I can't see you. Ah, yeah, I can see you now. You blended well into the background there.
It's the camo I'm wearing. Do you have a splint I could steal?
I probably do, yes.
Thank you.
Can you feel the bones tonight?
I decided to test out one of the bridges by jumping off the top of it into the water. Scogged
Sounds
myself in the
painful.
process. Well, I scogged myself. I didn't think I would, actually. I thought it would... I jumped off higher and not broken my leg before, so...
Was the water shallower than it looked? And
I have no
or
idea.
made of harder than it looked?
Quite possibly. Oh, Disco, you painted.
Yeah,
Nice.
and it's in the workbench.
Thank you.
Still got to work on the lighting though.
Let's go and be nosy then. Oh, you got a big old table here. It's where he deals his crack.
Yep.
Bedroom where the magic never happens. I
Magic
do like the
always,
brickwork though.
magic always happens here.
I'll be honest. I don't know if it's magical, if it's just you in one of your hands. I still like
Oh,
the
this is bringing the
alcove
tone
here.
of my stream down.
I like the alcove thing here, looking like a religious cross. It's quite.
It's not meant to be a religious cross. It's just
It's a
Just,
plus symbol, man.
yeah. You could, it's the thing with the thing.
Thing.
The thing,
Anything.
that's helpful.
Shit,
Yeah.
son, that was some technical language there.
Yeah. I was trying to do a big painting on me.
Okay.
It's the kind
on
of
this
painting
one
that
here.
involves your own feces, or
I'm missing stuff though. I don't know what.
Well, I'm sure you'll work it out.
Yeah.
Have fun with that.
Thank you. Well, I'm gonna go.
Thank you for the splint.
Yeah, no worries. Right, I'm back in a few minutes. Gonna go make a brew.
Question: if I put a land claim block down retrospectively near some kit, can I then pick it up?
I think so.
You're not about to think about going off to one of those little bunkers underground and stealing a cement mixer, are you?
No, I've got 2 cement mixers in my Cave of Wonder at the minute, but unfortunately I can't pick it up because I don't think it's too far away from the land claim block.
There's a land claim block in the bottom chest next to the forge upstairs. Just try putting it down.
Okay, I'll do that in a minute. Need finish
Oh,
doing
for
the
fuck's
underground.
sake. Grumble.
Oh.
Who gave you permission? Ah, so wolf attacked me and I ended up falling backwards down. I'm gonna just hit it a few more times, don't worry. Okay. My leg has been rebroken. Oh well. Right, let's go back to my mountain retreat and
Cry.
repair my twice scogged leg.
The word you're also looking for there is dignity.
Nah. Oh bloody hell, that lagged though. I've come across three wolves today. That's 2 wolves while I've been streaming, or 1 before. Oh, lag, you can actually do one. Fuck down, fatty. Oh, you can stop now, please, lag.
Oh yes, Omegon. You're acquainted with this community. It's whose channel is? So I believe it's on Drunken Pineapples tonight, isn't it? The Ghost Poo podcast.
Wednesday's Drunken Pineapple, isn't it?
Yes, I believe so.
Monday,
I was hoping
Friday,
you would be
Drunken.
more sure in your knowledge. They've got
No, it is. It
Atheist
is
Gamer
Drunken
on tonight,
Uncle.
haven't they?
What?
'Cause-
They got
Yeah.
tag, have they?
Yeah.
Oh, you know they're gonna mock him. Well, Bear won't, but yeah, no, he's gonna get mocked. I'm not saying he deserves it or anything, but he does. I tried to help him.
It.
I tried to help him so many times before he fucked up by attacking more grand. I tried. He just wouldn't listen.
It's good to see Spino being a bit more back in the land of the sane. With his, people who are saying it's good things, like people were trying to attack Sargon. You're idiots. You're just going to make us look dumb. It's like, wait, Spino said something like relevant recently. Ooh.
Yeah, it's nice. Oh fucking hell, this lag though. What's going on here?
Sounds
Why am I
like
having?
made a good
Oh,
decision to sit here and keep doing work while you're enjoying your
It's just
lag.
every 3 to 4 seconds I'm getting a little freeze frame.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm doing the exciting thing of restocking my Shaco where I keep all my clamps because there's fuck all else to do with it and it's essentially a bucket.
Gotcha.
I'm unlikely to use the character it's for again. Oops.
Wonder if I have any spare Skogs at the mountain place. I don't. I think I've got some bandages. Don't think I've got a Skog. Fingers crossed for duct tape.
Oh, right. I didn't like that.
What's wrong?
Just try to put some of those wood frames up again in the roof. They just fell over again.
If you consider putting some support beams underneath it or something.
Yeah, a good idea. Oh, and they go again. Okay, right. Let's try support beams.
There are concrete ones as well, but it's up to you. Oh, fuck off, lag. I'm gonna have to jump out and come back in a minute. Since I've got my gun. Okay, I can hear you, but I can't oh, fucking hell, lag. Piss off. You are not helping! I can hear a zombie, but I can't see them.
Is this drawing decide what's doing it?
There we
Sorry.
go. Fuck it.
Just been scrolling through Twitter while my software's chugging around because I'm attentive. Someone has posted
Do you need another
just got off,
Skog?
just got off a
Fuck this
Skype
shit.
interview with Antifa UK leader Carl Benjamin pictured below. He made it clear it will not stop until they bring upon a violent communist revolution.
Oh dear. I've frozen. I think the game's going to crash. Nice. I was pretty sure there's 2 zombies behind me as well. There we go.
Hey, is it gonna let me? Yeah, there we go.
Oh, fuck off. Oh my god. Hang on, I've got to exit and come back in. This is terrible. That lag was horrific.
What the fuck?
You're inspiring me to join and play games with you. Okay, I've just seen the time and the length of the stream. I'll only be on here for a little while. And then, during the fucking cross-bracing, it's making me want to kill people. Or have pizza. But I do have, I've got stuff in the fridge I should eat. The stuff in the fridge I really should eat, because it's...
Is any of the stuff in the fridge pizza, though?
No.
Then it should all be binned as inferior.
But I have bacon in my fridge.
Cook the bacon, buy a pizza, put the bacon on the pizza. Done.
Wrap the pizza in bacon.
Wrap the bacon in pizza.
Either way.
That reminds me, I really need to sort out my next communist food video.
I just like this idea that someone's taking bacon and using it like bread.
If you cook it nice and crispy.
How else do you have it?
I was going to
Crispy's
say,
the only
bacon
way.
should be crispy.
If it's not crispy, then
Some
you're
of
a
this
fucking heathen.
soggy
You deserve to
bacon.
fucking die. My sister likes soggy bacon, and I'm like, why?
No,
Oh, I
you
don't
have
like
to have
crispy.
it crispy, because then the fat's really nice when it goes all crispy.
Well, it's not just that, but also, if you like me and you do eggs sunny side up, you use them as soldiers. It just works.
Ah, that
might have
never
to go and
occurred to me.
cook
That's
soon.
an awesome idea.
I might have to go and cook soon.
You said that 2 nights ago to me, and you said it so many times.
Yeah, then I just went to
you
bed
did-
instead.
Why is there... Okay, somebody's built a campfire, right? Put it on the side of a mountain. Literally on the side with nothing around it. Just a crater.
Might have been
Who-
a spawner.
That might be me. Because I think is it in the... Oh,
Is it near my mountain hut? Yes.
Hold on 1 second.
I've gone past it now, but it's in the mountains where I am.
Does it look like somebody had a spaz attack with an auger?
Yes. Are you
Yes.
looking
then
for
it-
treasure?
Yes.
Oh, of course you were. Defiling my mountain.
Yeah, that's. It was snowing at the time.
A
And,
mountain, though. A mountain. Alright. I think I can get my guy back. Oh, by the way, Disconnect, I went and a wolf attacked me, walked backwards, and re-skogged my leg.
Yeah, I watched your stream on my phone once I was making a brew, and when I turned it on, it was like, oh, he hasn't used my screen.
Well, I'm back in. I did use it. I'll get back to. I'm back at mine now. Hopefully, I don't have duct tape or glue. Okay, it's fine. I will sort it out in a bit.
But yeah, no, I'm thinking I can probably get to the Sargon's Bristol show, as long as I don't mind spending a night at a railway station. Potentially.
Nothing wrong
Which
with the
railway station is the question. It'll probably end up being Birmingham New Street, because my train gets in there at 4 minutes to midnight if I can get the 10 o'clock out of Bristol.
Mm-hmm.
There must be somewhere near the train
Good
station
hunt.
that's like open all night where you can go and sit that's warm.
Oh, probably, but
49
I will
minutes.
just do my normal thing where I wear a big coat and don't really give a fuck. And I'll just carry a book with me. I'm on the last chapter at the moment of A Feast for the Crows. So that's a contender for the next book.
Yeah, I need to see if they're all available as audiobooks actually.
Yes. I know this because one of my housemates last year was listening to them on the regular.
I want to make my place look extra cool. I now have a shopping trolley in my bunker.
Unfortunately, the person who read the audiobooks has since died, So any more audiobooks will have a different person reading them.
As long as they're not terrible.
Hello,
So,
Quacks.
like, over a few audiobooks I've listened to that I'm just like, I hate your voice.
Oh, Skog, Laura says that's a good book.
A Feast of the Crows. Yeah. I'd watch
well,
your stream, but I can't watch two different chats.
That's alright, I can watch my own.
Well, I probably could. I'd just end up having to have multiple layered windows.
Sunny side up eggs, Dibs, you agree. Good man.
Yeah, I'm actually listening to Warm Bodies at the moment because I've seen the film and I've really tried the book.
I like a nice runny yolk. It's got to be done.
Oh, you gotta have runny yolk.
I'm watching the more interesting. Would Quaxotic also be the Quacks that we know? I thought you had a different YouTube account name.
I think it is the same person. Doxed! Do I have any first aid here? I think I've got some.
It's the Schnauzer, isn't it?
Okay. I've got some
confirmed
first
in
aid.
the chat.
No Skogs. That's fine. I have to go back to my place and get a replacement Skog.
Replacing me?
Yeah, sorry fam. You're just not worthy.
I do, but I changed it so I don't get doxed. Okay. I thought your Schnauzer account was just Schnauzer. You know, unless that is your actual name and you were lying to us when you accidentally doxed yourself previously.
Hang on, which time? Because he's done that a few times.
The one where I'm not going to say it. See, I shitpost in the same accounts. It's a bit like on Facebook. It's just there is no link between all of the shitposting pages and my work pages. Unless I choose there to be.
Fake shitty snow.
Ah, brown snow.
The best snow, of course.
I was trying to remember the names of Australian like femitards.
Fuck me. Lag, if you could do me a favour and stop. This is starting to get silly now.
When's the next blood moon?
204.
203.
Okay. Sorry, it was quite a red sky. And I was like,
How the fuck did my bike get into the bar or whatever? Hang on. How is it 203 and not 204?
140.
Yeah, but then it'd be 210, so it'd have to be the 4, wouldn't it?
That'll be
No,
six.
because it goes in 7.
Oh, of course the 7. No, I counted wrong. From
The game is
other
now
end.
called 6 Days to Die. Who knew?
Yeah. My bike is now stuck in barbed wire. That's handy. At least it's safe.
So yeah, for anyone watching the other stream, it is now called Oregon Plays 6 Days to Die.
Well, it may as well be because I don't do shit all on the 7th. Where's my first stage?
I did the zombies last time.
Yeah, you're right. Well, actually, no, I wasn't around for the last blood moon. If I remember correctly,
So
I think
as
you
it
guys
currently
were.
looks, that is how it should be. The strapping should be off the planking. However, if I do that, it'll fuck up. Oh, alright then. That's an interesting thing that has occurred. You okay, software? You're concerning me. Oh, I play the waiting game and try not to remember to drink from my painting cup. Acrylic.
You looking for something?
yeah, the land claim block.
Bottom chest.
Have you started bringing your stuff over yet?
Yeah, I want to see if I can pick up my old forges. I don't really want to make them again.
You can pick them up, but you have to empty them first, unless you want to restock them afterwards.
Yeah, and lose everything in the process.
Well,
Yeah.
fortunately, I mean, the ones downstairs have only got stone in them, and it's not like I've got a shortage of stone to hand.
Just make it into cement first. If they're full, it'll only take an hour. That's plenty of time to go out and loot stuff.
Okay, done. What should I do with the clay? Iron.
Hmm?
I'll make iron. No, don't need.
No, but we do need more. Make us a load of just
More
normal
steel?
iron
Okay.
because barbed wire.
Okay.
Scrap iron. Was that not a familiar noise around your way?
I remember that from Banger Racing.
Nah, it's just the local gypsies.
Yeah, a lot of those around where I grew up as well.
Yeah, we get that very rarely actually now around here. It used to be like at least once a week.
At one point, I'm pretty sure they're doing it daily near where my parents live. It was like, what do you expect to have happened? You've not been gone very long.
And a couple of months ago, a load of travellers moved onto the cricket pitch on the green. And oh god, on the Facebook group for the local area, just everyone lost their shit. It was so funny. I was just going in there, just sitting back to read. Everyone losing their temper over it, and then people
Nice.
trying to defend them, and it just full scale rows. It's brilliant.
Awesome. To address Viper Sword in the chat, did I see the fusion? Yes, Laura nudged me about it. It looked fantastic. And yes, if the game in fact had tissues, I'd have a lot of use for that aloe vera cream or aloe cream I've made. Yeah. Done that. Why am I standing on an air conditioning unit? Oh yeah, it's night time. Alright,
What?
where's my beer?
Turning on air conditioning unit because it's night time. That's what I just heard.
I said I was standing on it, on the roof.
Ah. That makes more sense.
Yeah. It's just a very fancy decoration. A very big fancy decoration. The guy's pissed. Right. Is he hungry though? That wellness though.
Is it an arrogantly big number?
228.
Fuck. How are you
Yeah.
so healthy when I like sitting on 107? Oh yeah, it's 'cause you kept killing me. I remember.
I didn't actually kill you last time, if I remember correctly. I could have.
No, but the times before that.
To be fair, you also killed me.
Yeah, unintentionally. There was a lot of it about.
Yeah, it's like herpes. Everyone has it, right?
No, we're not Vice editors.
Give it time. I'm sure we all will be. Right, bike repaired.
It is interesting seeing into the minds of some of the people who write these articles. I won't call them journalists.
Honestly,
It's like, well, I'm like this, so everyone should be right. And it's like, no. Fuck
they
off,
lack so much
weirdo.
integrity. I can't imagine for a second they actually could consider themselves to be journalists. At best, they're like bedroom vloggers. You know, they're like vloggers who sit in their bedroom, or in Star Cucks writing a screenplay.
It's my magnum opus, if you don't mind.
The ending is, oh, and they all woke up. Fantastic. You've got an Oscar-winning project right there.
It was all a bream.
Isn't that a fish?
Yes.
I kind of miss seeing films where that happens. It's not done.
Yeah, I
anymore,
guess.
is it?
Obviously, it's a dying art form now.
What, the cop out ending?
Yeah, the dog shit end.
No, instead now we've got the X amount of years later ending.
Oh, like in Harry
Yay.
Potter. Oh, I remember reading that and being like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, we named them all after people. 'Cause, yay. Also, looking back on those as an adult and going, they weren't acting like teenagers. They were just acting like small children perpetually.
Yeah.
Apparently puberty blockers are mandatory at Hogwarts.
See, I only actually
How
got
Dumbledore
round,
likes them.
I only actually got round to like finishing all the books in the last couple of years. Because I kept picking them up and like, they're kids' books.
When Order of the Phoenix came out, I bought it and we were on a very long car journey, and I finished it before I got to the end of my car journey. I'm a very fast reader.
For a long
I
book,
like
it was a quick read. I remember reading most of it in one night when I was just like, I'm just going to sit up until I fall asleep, which is my usual thing. And I basically just read The Order of the Phoenix, and I was like, oh, okay then. Oh, no, not The Order of the Phoenix, the one that was much longer, Goblet of Fire.
No, Order of the Phoenix was longer than that. Than Goblet of Fire. It was the longest, I think.
I thought the Goblet of Fire was the thickest book.
Oh, you'd have to check and confirm. I always thought Order of the Phoenix was the bigger book, because I remember the
So,
books then got smaller, and I was like, by book 7 I thought, surely the book's going to be bigger than all the other books, and I was like, hang on a second, this is as thick as
it went
Goblet of Fire at
Three
best.
little ones. Goblet of Fire was extra thick. Then Phoenix and the Half-Blood Prince were thinner. And then... Oh no, yeah, it finishes the Half-Blood Prince, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because the Deathly Hallows was a film, not a book, if I recall.
Oh, Deathly Hallows... Yeah, Deathly Hallows was a book.
What was that book?
Yeah, it was a book, but
yeah.
the film was split into two pieces. I was like, hang on,
so long
this made no
since I've
sense
read
to me. It made no sense to me that the book was so thin to begin with, but then to make it into two films.
Whereas the Goblet of Fire was one regular film.
Yeah.
Sorry, I used to be one of those book nerds that would be like, okay, if you're going to make the film, like, 2 into 2 films, at least make it of the book that's thickest.
Yeah.
It's just really
I agree with you.
Same with the Game of Thrones thing.
I took issue with the Harry Potter films with the cast like protesting having to wear the uniforms. So they were wearing their home clothes on the third one, because it also changed the visual of the film as well. It went from being this quite fancy-looking school to this very dark, dank place, and I just didn't understand that.
I did not register that as a thing.
The inconsistency really bugged me.
And there weren't enough house elves in the films.
Yeah.
It would have been so good.
But then I'm biased, I like that.
It would have been so good if knowing from the start. Because the thing, all the books were out before they started making the films, if I remember. Were they?
I think the 7th one came out around the time the second film came out, I think.
Okay, it'd be really good though, as soon as you've got the whole thing with the house elves, if they just started putting house elves occasionally just like in the back of shot, just like Easter eggs for the whole way through in the films, because obviously the visual medium, it's a lot easier to do that. But no, lost thing they could have done there.
Yeah, and I got the shopping cart Okinator from the trader. I bought it because I could.
Yeah, that's one of those things where it's like, okay, if you know what's coming up later, it would be really good if people like played off that.
Yeah, but I wanted like drunken, washed up, unable to cope with being free house elf. I can't remember her name.
Sword, in the chat you said Goblet of Fire is the longest. I just checked this. Order of the Phoenix is 766 pages long. Goblet of Fire is 636.
Okay, the book is bigger.
I agree.
The actual edition of the book, it may not have had as many pages.
Yeah. I just wanted to confirm that. It bugged me enough, so I had to go and check. And Half-Blood Prince and Deathly Hallows are both the same as 607, which explains a fair amount to me. Because those books felt very short. Right.
Well, she'd already splooged all of her artistic talent.
And to also, at least the Deathly Hallows didn't split it up as bad as The Hobbit was split up. Okay, so I watched the Hobbit films today just because I remember talking to Rinita-chan about this, and she doesn't like them. I watched them back, and I was like, I don't mind them.
I don't
hate
like them.
I don't hate them enough, but I don't. Then, if I wanted to choose, I'm going to watch the Lord of the Rings trilogy over that.
You always know it's a shit film when it's always on normal TV.
Oh yeah. Well, actually, saying that, some films that are always on normal TV now. I'm sorry to the chat if I'm not moving much, but those films, some of them, like the Christmas ones, like that old Santa Claus film with Dudley Moore in it. That film is so good, but the film tanked. That film tanked in the box office.
You know, the Desolation of Smaug is on like every weekend.
Is
almost.
It?
Yeah.
Oh, that would have saved me having to download it earlier off my Flickster app.
I don't think I've even bothered watching that one.
I've watched it once, but it's never motivated me to watch it again.
I remember watching that in cinemas and being like, wait, so the dragon dies like a bitch within the first minute? Why couldn't they have put that at the end of the last film? Then we wouldn't have had this, fuck yeah, dragon. Oh, why, that's why, yeah, of course. They've gone, we want to have the dragon in it again, because that'll look good in the trailers as it dies.
Yeah. He does die like a little motherfucker, doesn't he?
Bendy Dick cummed in Snatch.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
I'm sorry, that's whatever. I can't remember who it is, but someone I know always called them that, and it's just stuck.
Oh, I love it. I always went with Cumberbatch, but God, it's oh, I bet that triggers Laura. Nothing.
Is she a fan of the Bendy Dick?
Who knows? A lot of people I know were huge fans of him when the Sherlock films first came out.
He's brilliant as Sherlock.
TV series. Well, it's too short to be a series. 3 episodes is not.
Mini-series.
I wouldn't even say it's a mini-series. It's just too. It's specials at best.
It's 6 episodes each.
I'd say what I'm
It's 3 per series, which is why it's too short. But I do like it.
I'm listening to the Sherlock Holmes series as read by Stephen Fry at the moment on Audible. Really damn good.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, highly recommend it.
That's because your man crush, isn't he?
If you were a YouTuber, you could be plugging that and trying to get money from Audible.
Cary Grant is my my kind of man crush. I don't know why I like. He's.
Hang on. Is it Cary Grant a female?
No.
Yeah.
No.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, there is. I think there's a red-headed female called Cary Grant.
Are you thinking of Hugh Grant?
No, Cary Grant, as in
old
North by Northwest.
No. That's why I'm pretty sure I've only heard of Cary Grant as a red-headed female. I think.
No, Cary Grant is a guy.
Wasn't she a music coach on a TV show?
You might be thinking of something completely. No, it's Cary Grant is like actor from the 1940s or something like that.
Yeah.
That explains why Ed knows who they are then.
Yeah, and off his tits on LSD most of the time.
Apparently. Yeah. He was a cool guy.
I may have just broken my drawing. I'll find out when it finishes loading. I was like, hang on a minute, I need to put the top plank back in to tie the door.
By the way, I am actually correct. Cary Grant is a British vocal coach. Ha! Suck.
Oh, not that one with the red hair.
Yeah, that one. That's what I thought. That's the person I thought of.
Oh, okay.
Because I remember from a TV show, Fame Academy, I think it was called.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go back to Disconnot.
Oops.
Hello, Disconnot. I'm back at yours again.
Oh, hello. I am starting on my... Oh, there you are.
Might have broken it. A little bit. Who else has a Patreon I can shill?
You shilling patrons?
Let's see who else I've got that might be relevant to the...
Oh, Cary Grant.
Cary Grant.
Yeah,
Cary Grant. Okay.
Yeah, that's what Laura's written in the chat with Carey. That's Cary.
I always thought every time I've heard it, they call it Cary Grant, but that might be the American accent.
Might be an accent. So what are you working on, Disco, now?
Hey, I am starting to make my bath. I'm just digging it out.
It's about time, really. You do look pretty pretty.
Yeah.
Just shilling everyone's favourite barbarian and wizard.
I'm hoping Magog does actually turn his thing into a TV show. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, well, his parents have offered him the loan funding, so that should get a big chunk of the issue out of the way. And he said he's going to try and sell 1,000 art prints to people as individually signed prints of 10 things, 100 prints of each, for $100 a pop.
Yeah,
as basically instead of a Kickstarter thing, which I'm totally down for, as long as the postage isn't extravagant.
It's from America, so it's going to be something.
Yeah, but it should just be like a poster tube type thing, I'd imagine.
Perhaps.
Because the last time I bought a print, it was like 30 quid or something to post it, but it was a full like proper size Cuneo painting.
How big is this bathroom going to be, Disco?
Well, if you notice the thickness of the walls. And
you've done what I did then and went 3 thick. Oh yeah.
Just in some places, other places. Actually, if you notice, some places I went like 4, 5. Oh look, a shot of somebody's balls, and I have a pointed axe in my hand.
Teabag.
I thought for a second I was thinking, are you trying to actually get a better look or something? And then it's like, no.
Hey,
I got a great look.
Save that.
Okay. Are you finished up with your project yet then, Skog?
No, I was waiting for it to do a reload. I'd thought I'll adjust something and it might work. No.
Oh, that ceiling.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Oh, I'm not concerned. I'm sure you will cover it well enough.
Oh yes. I got 148 rebars for the roof. Or the floor.
Ooh.
It's fine. It's fine.
I'm sure it is.
Everything will be fine.
If it caves in, though, we'll blame Ed, right?
Oh yeah. Obviously, Ed was.
It's my curse.
Have you fixed your roof problem yet?
Yeah, I put supports in, reinforced them.
So it's holding now, yeah?
Yeah. Before, it was every time I put a block in a certain area, it would just keep from falling out. But I put supports around the outside as well as a pole in the middle.
Oh, okay.
So it seems to be holding.
So you put a stripper pole in, yeah?
Yeah. For you, my lady. My lady.
That's adorable. Aww. Sorry, someone's got a video of a little shunting engine they're testing. Aww.
When I hear the word shunting, I think of Shunt the House Robot.
That would make this a very different video.
I'd watch it.
I could like massively dox all of my Facebook, but I won't.
Probably for the best, you don't.
I don't know. Kill a Lot was my favourite, I think.
Kill a Lot. I remember playing the video games as well. Kill a Lot was pretty OP. Death Metal was actually the toughest of the house robots, though, which always confused me. I was like, Death Metal's fucking shit.
Isn't it Mr. Smashy is one of the ones that didn't get used much, if I remember.
He came out long after the games I'm talking about, and he had that arm with a hammer on, didn't he?
just a massive hammer.
It just flomped down. Oh! Can I get him? Can I get him?
Flomp.
Hang on. I'm on a prowl here. Come on.
Oh, drawing Y. Is that my eyes, or is that the... nah.
Woohoo! Gotcha, dear. Get fucked. Oh, yeah. How much meat? 19.
Previously...
That was unintentional hunt.
Yeah, previously when I've drawn these, I cut louvres into the actual panels, but I'm pretty sure, upon looking at them again, that is not correct.
Uh-huh.
And the drawing is lagging to fuck again. I don't know what's going on with my computer and all the software, but it's taking the piss.
Just doesn't like you, man.
Yeah.
I'll dump the bike back at my place, and then I'm going to run over somewhere else.
Oh yeah, is there anyone still in Bob to use the Boris bikes, or are they just there as backup-sies?
I'll just assume as backups, because I don't use them.
Yeah, we're in the process of moving.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that'd be quite useful if one of you stays in the house, loads up a bike, one of you then drives the bike over to the other place,
Yeah.
and then you can just constantly keep a bike being filled up.
Not a bad idea, that, actually.
You didn't think about that, did you?
No, I didn't. I've just been going back and forward on bikes, just filling up. So, yeah, that would take less time.
Yeah, so because there's two of you, so it's a lot easier to manage. You know, one person stays, does the loading, the other person drives it and does the unloading. Because the unloading's much easier. You just find a box and drop it all in there.
Yeah. Just make some temporary storage boxes.
I'm actually going back to create a bunch of storage boxes to put down in the downstairs room, and try and make it a little bit more organised. I'm just going to have loads of boxes. Now, fucking screamer!
Oh shit!
Oh fuck! What was that?
Me.
Was it you? Oh.
Yeah.
Where are you? I can't see you.
Right, I think it is about to be ghost poo time.
Oh, fuck! I'm bleeding.
Got her.
So I might have to finish my stream because I want to watch the ghost poo. And it's somewhat difficult to do both.
Yeah. I really need a. Ooh, nice mask.
You can have it if you want it. Do you want a gas mask?
And right now I'm just trying to stop bleeding.
There are bandages there, so...
Aren't you carrying one?
I think I was. I think I used it. I am now.
I can hear a screamer, but I can't see a screamer. I bet it's in Quax's.
Yeah.
Probably.
They really love Quax's place.
Oh, no, see it. It's right in front of me.
Right, I'm going to make 50.
Okay, sandwich. I'll take
it's
it.
half an hour.
Is that for how long it takes the bloody intro of theirs to play?
No, it's not an hour at Bad's channel.
Yeah, that intro really bugs me.
Yeah, me too.
I love this.
He does
barbecue
different
thing.
music though now, at least. He's got different tracks that play.
I like.
It's,
Have you seen this thing at Quack's built? This outdoor barbecue thing, which has 4 campfires underneath it. That is cool.
I'm not going yet. It's actually at past. Is when Drunken Uncle starts. Or rather, Drunken Pineapple. So
Is that a screamer I
you
see
don't
on
get
the
rid of me
side
that
there?
easily.
Do you really need to take all that dirt?
No, don't take the iron that's
I'm pretty
there,
sure I
though,
left a
for
box of
moving that.
dirt behind.
Oh, what the
Yeah, fuck, screamer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you don't have many limbs left, screamer.
Okay, I left it in the box.
Cool.
I'm probably
you
going to
got-
finish in about 20 minutes. So I've got time to go make something to eat before the ghost poo.
I might cut down this forest next to Carlos's. There's a little forest here, and it
Just cut
might
down
be
all the trees. Fuck
every.
trees.
I've got 2 furnaces full of wood. I don't need the wood, so I just do it. Get rid of it. And yes, Oki native, it was a total accident.
The kind of accident that leaves 6 people in like crumpled condition.
Yes.
I am not looking forward to having to draw the rivets onto this. Because it's a 13 plank vehicle. Every plank will have lots. Of, each plank will have 2 rivets every time it joins a vertical bar. Minimum.
Uh-huh.
Some of them have 4. Where they join a vertical bar. Yeah, so from what I can tell of the visible drawing, yeah, they each have 2 rivets where they go through a vertical bar. And that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 per plank. Per side. There's 4 sides.
Very cool. Oh, by the way, Skog, the reason my wellness is so high and quicker, I haven't maxed out the camel or survivor.
Neither have I.
Oh, well in that
I
case,
think it's like lots of vegetable stews. They don't
Whereas
get
I've been
wellness up
eating-
as fast.
I eat grilled meats because while they dehydrate
Oh yeah,
you quicker,
grilled meat will get you a lot more points. I think I don't go out
Yeah.
hunting enough.
I do
should,
that,
but it's
bacon
far-
eggs. That, bacon eggs as well. I mix it up because I don't see the point in just sticking with
Yeah,
the one
protein
thing.
is the way to get your wellness up. But I think
fuck
I eat
you.
anything else other than vegetable stews when I can. Like even
Yeah.
cornbread will get your wellness up faster.
If you need,
But vegetable
if you
stew
need
is just
some meat-
good when you're out and about.
If you need meat, just say I've got stacks of meat.
I get decent amounts of meat. I just tend to stockpile it into stews most of the time, just because. The thing is, stews are
Maybe-
meant to give you 6 wellness a time. They
They
give
don't,
you
they give
2,
you 2. Yeah,
which
they give you 2.
is bullshit.
If you want- I think though, in that case, then you just stop making stews
Yeah, I do. I haven't made any for a while.
because it fills you for longer. You're not getting the wellness, so
Yeah,
you may as well
it
just
fills
make,
you
make
without the
grilled meat.
wellness. I just
Grilled
ate
meat,
cornbread
bacon,
for
eggs.
ages. I was like, oh,
Grilled
I can
meat,
make
corn.
gasoline. Oh wait, gasoline's fucking pointless to make because I've got oil shale. And it's like, oh, but oil shale, you know, it takes quite a lot. It's like, yeah, but it stacks to 6,000. It doesn't take a lot.
Yeah, I've got a few stacks of that, and I've got a gas pump now, so I'm just going to fill it up with gas barrels, I reckon.
Right, what else do I need to draw for this drawing? For the bodywork. In theory, I need to do the door stops. Let's consult the drawing, which I believe is a separate tab.
Hello.
Ooh, a
Ahoy.
bitch to kill.
Oh, is that me?
Gotta.
I'm going to go with no.
Come on, bitch. Got your leg.
Move, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way. So I've got to draw, as the remaining components, the little vents on the ends. And then I'm free to draw rivets.
Sounds like a riveting experience.
Sounds like pain. That's what it sounds like.
Made a pun, damn it.
They cannot
Fuck
be
your puns. Fuck your puns.
Fuck puns. In the ass.
Oh. I didn't know you felt so strongly about it.
It's a bearing reference.
I know.
Ooh, 209 engine from a farmer. That makes sense.
Surely. They have to power their tractors.
No one? Alright, fine.
I'm good. So how's everyone today?
Good, thank you. Yourself?
I'm doing alright. Work's been boring as fuck, so
Is work ever that interesting?
unfortunately no.
We call it work for a reason, because no one likes it.
Yes. You're quite right in that.
I could just draw the vents as separate elements. In fact, I should, because last time I drew them, they went really badly. Or rather, printed them.
Oh, I don't.
Oh,
need
are you
to,
fucking
right?
kidding me? There was a rabbit stood in front of me and I just stared at him until he ran away. I was like, wait, there's a rabbit there?
Yeah, can't go too badly wrong. And if it does, we'll be in sunny Mexico.
Kind of wish I had.
We may never know.
Oh, I got him with the nail gun. Oh, that's too good. Sorry, I was too happy. I got you with the nail gun, bitch. That was well worth it. Oh dear. Dear, oh dear. Oh yeah, I was gonna go and check out your place again, see how you're getting on. Ah dear.
Who, me?
No, the Shades. They've moved to just past the Treehouse Trader. Well, they're moving currently. I'll come nosy your place in a bit as well.
Yeah, the hole is much deeper and much more treacherous. So, be aware.
yes, but are your tits still big?
Enormous.
Awesome.
They are covered up by a hoodie, but that can easily be fixed.
Giggity.
You pussy, you.
What a slut, right?
I know.
My girlfriend just yelled at me for flirting with you.
Damn,
Well,
Technically, what she said was, "Stop trying to show him your tits."
You slut, you. But are neither of you here at the moment?
You're muted, Ed.
I'm not.
Totally not. Oh, so
Totally not.
You finished your chamber, I see.
I have. I'm going to putting storage chests.
Yeah, I see some storage chests here at the moment. Oh, but use some use some candles down here or
Yeah,
something.
I'm going to do that. Yeah, it's on the to-do list.
Did you guys want a 209 engine? Because I got given it and I don't use it, so I'm going to stick it in your generator bank in the basement.
That'd be great. Thank you.
I don't need it. I like this killing pit idea that Killing Tower has. Skog used.
Okay.
I said Laura uses it as well, of course.
Okay, a quick question for the Americans in the chats. Why are buffalo wings called buffalo wings? They're chicken.
Is it because they're made in a place
Isn't
called
it
Buffalo,
the
perhaps?
seasoning, like the spice on them?
Yes,
It's the seasoning, not a location. Okay.
it's the buffalo sauce.
Buffalo sauce. What is buffalo? And I've got. This is gonna sound really dense, but is buffalo sauce buffalo, or is it something else that's called buffalo?
It's not buffalo, but the sauce is spicy. I don't know what the relevance is. Let's see.
Was it
From
first made
Buffalo,
in
New
Buffalo?
York?
The buffalo wing was first invented in Buffalo, New York.
Yeah,
Right.
that'd be it.
That makes
There you
sense. Okay. It's not a dumb name.
That's fine.
I still want to try them. Oh, Dibula, not true. I like work, just not the work they pay me for. Right. I came out here. I could go the other way. Okay. Let's take the long ass route to Traps and kill that zombie. Come on, you little bitch. Took one of your arms off. Come on. And now you're dead.
Clickhole. Every year in the US,
Point.
over 10,000 people are murdered with firearms. Share this to pledge you'll commit all of your murders with rakes so we can change the statistic to be about rakes. Another batch is done off the printer. Hey, and the drawing updated.
Yay.
Now to do the next bit of it.
How long's my leg going to be like this for? Another 33 minutes. Lame. Still, caught a rabbit with it. And a nail gun.
Right, I'm going to be back in a mo while my software does something, presumably. Be right back.
Are you moving the?
The what?
Are you moving the forge?
I've moved. I've got 2 forges here ready now.
Okay.
So,
Are you going to leave your old place up, or are you going to blow it up for lols? Or
we might blow up for lols. Yeah. I haven't got any dynamite though.
give it time. That can be changed.
Can you make dynamite? Do we have to
Yep.
find it?
Yeah, you can make it.
Good.
Hello,
Hello.
I am back.
Wood up.
You went somewhere?
I went to bed. Does that count?
I don't know.
I'm not sure what
Hi.
to say to that.
Still loading. Right,
Alright.
my store.
Apparently, I've got to go again. Bye. No, not yet. Where I'm cleaning up for our inspection. So
Inspection.
Giggity.
What kind of inspection is the Gestapo coming? The Anschluss is coming.
all right, I am getting some feedback from one of you guys.
Oh, is it me?
Is it still there? Let's have a look at the old Discord.
I don't see anyone moving.
No, no one's shining green.
I think you're full of shit.
All right, I will log out and try again.
Yeah, no, I'm just going to read over the thing I posted and shitposting earlier, mostly for Disconnell's benefit, earlier at least. But when you breaking a stick over an anti-far skull single-handedly inspires people to take up the mantle of fuss memeing right-wing death squads into existence.
Okay, so it was raining, and I saw like water droplets on my screen. And I couldn't tell if they were in game or not, and they actually weren't.
I'm not sure what to say to that either.
Did you sneeze particularly hard recently?
No, I have a bottle of seltzer that I always refill because I'm one of those basically seltzer makers. So every time I open it, there's potential for
Splooge.
yes,
Splooge.
splooge.
I figured out what was going on. I forgot I had Skog stream up.
Oh, okay.
I'm special.
Mm.
You really are special.
That's the man you chose, Trex.
Discanar says that's the man you chose, Trex.
If it's the man you chode, I think it's a different kind of relationship.
At least it's a little more interesting.
I'm informed, although I do not agree with it, that the dick only makes it better.
I have heard this as well. I have not confirmed.
I'm not a homophobe. Any hole's a goal.
When you're fucking a trap and you reach around, it feels like your dick's gone all the way through. The quote that man is from is currently on trial for a hate crime.
I'm hoping that when he said that, somebody managed to get that before he deleted the stream.
I really hope so.
Because that as a quote should be used in his trial against him. That would be so fucking fun.
But he's Count Dankula has already been used against him in this trial. I'm not saying they're clutching at straws, but you know, filibustering is the defense.
Yeah, exactly. The guy did try to filibuster, so well, he did manage to, I guess.
Filibuster nut. Right, this is aligned with 4 planks on that picture, and 1, 2, 3, 4 on that picture. Oh, good, they match. 3, 4. So now Dankula did a stream with Bearing the other day. It was quite entertaining.
What the fuck?
Problem?
Oh, I'm looking at Sargon's Facebook feed, and he's posted the link to the cover of a Hollywood Reporter magazine, and the main article is "The Triumph of the Beta Male." I'll drop a picture of it in the Discord.
I'd go shit posting. It seems accurate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this drawing's now getting heavy to the point where it's taking a while to load. Oh, I'm looking forward to doing rivets. That'll be fun. You won't have to watch that.
Yay.
Right, so when this last part's rendered, I'm going to end my stream, because I want to get some food, then watch Ghost 2. And I've been streaming for nearly 4 hours, so, you know, I don't think that's unhelpful.
You spoil them.
Also, just remind me how long it takes me to do these drawings, because last time I was doing them, I would just sit down and just watch YouTube videos, and work, and print
This all
them.
helps Skog in his quest to be demonetized.
Yeah. The more views I get, the sooner YouTube can go, nah, we don't like your content.
Never mind. It's a review of a TV series called Silicon Valley.
7-Eleven was a part-time job. Okay, so any last words for my stream?
Kike.